Hello, welcome back to another session. We had quite the um, issues arise for the party members last session. Apparently, Rin is continuing to be haunted by a hag and now discovered that pieces of her hair, slits in the back of her ear, possibly taking of her blood, with the possible idea that the hag is going to use it for some sort of nefarious reason. This all, however, happened after the party decided to kidnap a goblin against his will and take it along for their own little new pet that they have. After the goblin offered them shinies and trying to get them to help him share untold treasures. Party currently woken up in the morning with Rin making the discovery that her blood has been taken by the hag. So, it is now morning. Valamir, you just hear Ren discussing about the hag taking her blood and you being an expert in such things. What do you all do?
I'm not gonna lie, that's not the best news that's ever existed. Um,
I am.
we we need a way. What's up with your sword?
It vibrates whenever a evil being, essentially, comes within 30 feet of me. But the problem with her is that she can plane shift. So when
For
she plane
sure,
shifts in, she's already there. So
for sure.
what
So,
I am actually going to do for now, because she can copy my body, like she can copy um, my physical form, she cannot copy like my appearance. So I am going to take my disguise kit out and I am going to mark my face so that you'll know which one is me.
But how do we
so
know this is
let's do a
you?
secret mark. Well, this is her for
Are we
sure.
sure?
Yeah, for sure.
Have we
Um,
questioned her?
no, but we're sure. Like, well, I've been with her all night. It's couldn't have.
You didn't blink for like a minute.
I don't think.
Fair enough.
What's going on in here, guys? What are you doing? Oh my
We're trying to
goodness,
figure out
Rin.
if Ren is Ren.
No, we know Rin is Rin. You're the only one trying to figure that out. We know Rin is Rin. I need us to figure out a better way. I like your little idea. It's got to be super secret. So I'm going to do that to you. I'm going to figure out how. Let's see.
What are you gonna do there, Valamir?
That's about
I'm
the time
going
you hear,
to
yeah, what are you going to do with her, Valamir? As you see Undrel's head poke around Valamir's shoulder.
Oh, shit.
going.
This is not what it looks like.
Is anyone able to detect evil?
Say that again?
No.
Thorin might be able to.
Yeah, is anyone able to detect evil?
I don't look at things in black and white.
Well, hags seem pretty evil, so.
Well, I mean,
think
they're
they could-
nefarious, but they're the heroes of their own story.
That's actually more true than people might think.
That's hilarious.
So
man.
here we go. If you really truly trust me, I have an unequivocal way of marking you, at least for myself.
Okay.
What do you mean for yourself?
I could hex you. It wouldn't affect you in any other way than if I were to attack you. It would hurt a little bit more, but you'd know I'd never do that. So
Well, we always know who would win that fight anyway, so I think we're good.
Yes, we do. And he looks at his nails and he looks up and smiles big.
Oh God.
Um, so he says, "All right, well, for the next 8 hours, I'll know what you're up to." And his eyes glow, and you hear a faint whisper of some voice in your ear. Just this. Yeah,
Well,
and
this wouldn't
then
be
you
the
are covered in a invisible to everyone else, but purple glow.
well, this isn't the first time I've had people in my head before, so this is a
Oh,
nice,
very
nice,
temporary.
yeah, it's a
It
nice
won't be
jog down
speaking to you
memory
again.
lane.
Yeah. Well,
Ross is
I'm
always in my
sorry,
head.
but here we are. Look, it is the beautiful Rin in living color.
How
But I
long
do
does that
agree.
last?
8 hours.
Wow. Perfect.
I do agree. That's probably the best way for us to go about this.
Oh, thank you, Rin.
Real quick, so it's morning time, right, Logan?
Of course. Absolutely.
So we're packing up camp, ready to head out at this point, I take it?
You definitely are.
Okay. Well, guys, we should probably hit the road and keep going towards our ultimate goal of the camp and talk
Please,
about this on the road.
I would love that.
And
Um,
Rin, during the whispers, one of the last things you hear in the whisper is, "You again."
oh, great. So for the people that are not Valamir, I am still going to make a mark. Just like, I don't know. Because if there's any chance that Valamir goes down, they won't know which one is me. So I'm still thinking that I still need to make some type of mark.
You want some mud?
No, I've got some paint and
Oh, okay.
I could do it that way. But I'm just trying to think of what is the best place to mark that is difficult for her to notice, but not difficult for y'all to notice.
I don't like any of this. It's all abomination. Just, ugh. I don't like this. Now you've got him hexing her. Just,
What would you have me do, Undrel?
this is Thorin. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. It's just so difficult to tell between the two.
Ardrill's a little more throaty, and Thorin apparently is the exact same. Huh. Oh, I'll talk like this right here then. There we
There you
go. I'll add an
What?
accent to him. That way you can tell if I'm doing Thorin or not. I don't
Thorin?
like it. I don't like it one bit. He's already been bringing up people from the dead, and now you're letting him hex you. It's an
Well,
abomination at all.
If we're worried about if it's you or not, we could always have you cast Eldritch Blast, because I really doubt a hag could cast Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think that would be difficult for them at all.
Really?
Hags are notoriously the keepers of magical secrets that have not been unearthed for millennia by some of the greatest wizards in the light. I'm pretty sure they could figure out a way to conjure an Eldritch Blast. But a hex! Oftentimes, I've heard people that have made pacts with them. Some grannies have been known to be patrons.
So, are you now my patron? Is that how this works?
No,
Did you just call him your granny? That's where my interest went.
Okay. Well, I think what I am gonna do is I am just gonna make I'm gonna use the black ink out of my disguise kit, and I am gonna do what Mig mentioned, and I'm just gonna make like a fake tattoo of Severus on my forearm.
Ooh, henna.
it was stick and poke. I mean, you should really get that done professionally.
Yes, well,
Are we whispering while we're talking?
Do you want me to do it for you? I'm serious. I've done something along these lines before.
I would like to
sure.
look around and see if I can see anyone watching us.
Sure, go ahead and
What do I
walk
need?
around and
What
make
do
a
I need to
perception
roll
check.
to give her a tattoo?
Oh goodness! What? Describe to me
I want it to look better. Like
how you would give her a tattoo.
it's a pretty bad stick and poke, but he's being extra diligent and extra slow. Like he wants it to look good.
What are you using for the sticking?
A needle, I assume.
Oh, you
right?
have a needle on you?
She gave me it. I don't know what she was gonna do it, so I just assumed she had the stuff. What am I using? Bryn?
How about this? You let's see here.
Let's see. I can look
Sujin.
what I got.
I want you, Sujin, to roll a history check.
I mean, I do have a disguise kit, and that says
And
it gives me the ability to create disguises that change your physical appearance.
Assume
So-
there'd be a needle in there.
I mean, that would be up to Logan's interpretation. But
Oh.
I'm assuming if I would be able to make clothes, then I would have to have a needle in there.
I would
But-
say that if you're wanting to use a disguise kit, we could have you roll to how well the disguise actually realistically looks. And we can do that. Now, with you, Sujin, you just know that tattoos exist. People do tattoos in different ways.
I have an ink pen and
okay.
So,
I have the ink. I would not have the needle.
how well versed do you believe Valimir might be in different mannerisms of making tattoos in the world? Not just like conventional means, but all over different styles, different
Not
methods.
very.
All right.
Just the people in Waterdeep and his best friend did tattoos. Esvel has tattoos.
Well,
and
we'll
he's
go ahead and do
watched
that then.
get them and things
You
like
have seen her get tattoos done where
yes.
there'll be a row of needles that are applied to a stick, and on the back of the hammer portion of the stick gets constantly repetitively hammered to drive the needles just under the skin. And they would dip those needles into a bowl and then place the little kind of like stick with a block and then needles on it, and they would just hammer it repetitively up into the skin.
Yeah.
Now you're using a single needle, and you've seen it done with more professional settings in Waterdeep.
Absolutely.
But I would have to say, to be skilled doing it, I'll let you do it, but it's going to be either a very high DC or a lower DC with disadvantage.
No, I want the higher DC for sure.
All right, so what are you trying to put onto her?
A snake, I assume, right? Wanted the snake?
Yeah.
How well
Never.
detailed are you going for?
No, not crazy.
How
Not
large?
anything crazy.
About how
Small,
large?
right? I mean, it's up to her. Small.
It's just enough that, like, I wouldn't say larger than the entirety of my forearm, that's for sure.
Ooh, we're
I
going.
don't want a
Absolutely
sleeve.
not. No.
We're going
And you're
big.
gonna do this out in the open where everyone can see.
At this point, she just wants a tattoo.
All right.
I'm just
Can
saying.
I go ahead and give him some inspiration?
You sure can. While he's digging the needle in your arm, I can hear you singing. Ha 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 ha.
Well, I mean, I did let him dig into my head, so digging into my arm really isn't that big of an ordeal.
Point taken.
By the way, Logan,
All right.
I rolled a 15 on my perception check.
All right, you rolled a 15. Cameron, go ahead and roll a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Oh man, you should let me do that.
So that's 13 plus. Hold on, I'm gonna add a D4 for my talisman. Plus another 4, and then you give me inspiration. So
It's a D8.
So it's a 17 right now. Plus. So it's a 19.
19. All right. I had the DC set at 22. Hold up for it to be a good looking snake. You're at 19, so it's not going to look bad. It's going to look a little bit of.
Have you seen Earthworm Jim?
It's gonna look like a stick and poke tattoo.
It's a new age tattoo.
Would you try and make it look identical to Severus, or would you try and add your own little artiste flair to it?
I'll show you exactly what I was gonna do, and how simple this was gonna be.
Because I was actually about to like.
I had something in my mind. Okay,
where are y'all doing this?
Out in the open.
Putting it in the thing. Here, I just put it in the thing.
We should still be in the tiny hut because I haven't taken it down.
No, we're traveling.
Okay, yeah, that wouldn't be too.
I just wanted to be a blackout, something super,
Yeah, simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to describe it as a similar way, except half of the snake was going to be skeleton, kind of like a naga, bone naga.
Oh, that's cool.
Because,
no, I'm not good enough to do that.
Yeah, and I was going to say, it just looks like straight lines coming off look like legs instead of bones.
There you go, Logan.
Well,
Logan, I sent you a text in Signal.
I saw that.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, I just saw Jerry's.
Oh, Jerry messaged me too. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was the group, I see. Okay.
But I do think Mig has a good point. So we are traveling, is that right?
Yeah, just a second. Yes, Dawn. Yes.
Okay.
I need you to roll me something though.
Okay.
So in private roll, so they don't see.
I think I can do a private roll. Let's see. It would be to.
You would just right click on the dice.
To self or dungeon master? Oh, dungeon. Oops.
To self.
To self, because
we will see his roll.
because it'll come up to me.
Okay. Okay, so hold on.
All right, and you had a 15, you said, Mig, on your perception as you're walking away looking around. Just go ahead and roll it for yourself and just tell me what the numbers are. In Signal, not out loud.
Nice.
2 rolls there?
Yep.
Okay. So. Okay. Hold on.
I can't believe this is how I get a tattoo.
I know, right? From a pale, noble boy whose rich family drove him away and he can't even take care of a cat.
I like the fact that we went from henna tattoo to like straight up tattoo.
Well, I mean, we come from a very similar background, so
yeah.
So
you and
I'm going to say that for the majority of the tattoo you were striving for the very simple blackout snake with an S in it, and the S was your way of representing that the snake's name is Severus.
Yeah.
That on 2 of the curves for the S, it doesn't curve quite nicely. It kind of like straight lines and then straight lines back a little bit, kind of like forming in a small, like 60-degree hard angle on 2 of the curves. But for the majority of the rest of it, you got the head, you got the neck portion leading down to the body, you got the tail right. It was just, you were so.
He looks devastated. He says, I'm so sorry. I really thought that I could do better than this.
But
I actually love it.
Yeah, it kind of comes across more like a lightning bolt S as opposed to a smooth S in a way.
It means more to me about who provided the tattoo than what the tattoo looks like.
Aww.
Just remember
Gives
that
her a hug.
forever.
All right, Sujin, you have done what you wanted to do,
Okay.
Ooh.
and
Thanks.
You see Sujin disappear. Sick.
fuck me.
That's what he wanted to do? Really?
Sujin left. He just gone.
I just gone.
Hey guys, where'd Suji go?
Sujin. I'm going to. I don't like what's happening. So do I? Okay. Is it a thing? I need this to be clarified. Is it a thing that I see Sujin and then
You
Sujin
weren't supposed to
disappears?
see that part.
Oh,
I that was supposed to be private to Michael. Fuck.
okay.
Nah.
Well, we just got
okay, I
short-term amnesia.
But I did let Michael in on the rest of it on his own.
Nah.
Okay. Okay.
So I know that we got on the road a little quick, but did everybody like do our normal morning routine of like
Yeah.
packing up, doing good berries,
Oh yeah.
and all that stuff?
Oh, I think.
Oh, where's Sujin?
Oh, wait, there we go. I need to do. All right, good deal. And Dawn, I'll let you know.
Okay. Hey, where's Sujin? Meg.
Yeah,
Oh,
don't
perfect.
know.
That's what I'm.
Yeah, I just now realized why you were doing it.
Okay.
So there you go.
Sorry, I didn't explain further. But
No. I figured it out. You're good. You're good.
Okay.
I'm sure he's fine.
And now you know the results of your action.
All right. Oh, hey guys, I'm back.
And you just see a big blue poof. Hey, everybody.
Oh, hey!
What the?
You
what
can
the hell
turn
was
invisible too?
Oh, I can do it only once a day or for a short rest.
Wow.
that? What?
It's
What?
not-
What was that?
He went invisible.
I just look at Valimer and I go,
He's trying to do it again, but it doesn't work.
Wait, how do we
Okay.
know that's really Sujin?
You don't? Or
That's
do
true.
you?
Sujin,
Pull out his
that's my point.
dagger.
Why are you going and disappearing on us? What are you doing?
I can't tell you.
Oh, now, Sujin,
Yes.
you know how
are-
that looks.
Yeah,
You
you
just
know the
came out
situation.
and said, "I can't tell you" when we're at high paranoia state.
Let's see if I can do anything to.
I can just imagine Sujin. Have you heard a game called chess? Well, I'm quite good at it.
Let's see here.
He's about to boom Passant us all.
I don't have like anything.
Sujin, you can. Do you want to go talk privately?
Just know what I did was for the benefit of the group.
Oh, now he's using my line.
I was about to say. I put a hand on
That's how we know
Valimer,
it's
and I'm like,
him.
I put a hand on Valimer. I'm like, you know what? Maybe we should leave it alone.
Yeah, just don't worry about it. If you don't trust me, I'd be very surprised.
Now,
No,
Mig,
it's not that I don't trust you. It's that we are in a very particular situation.
Mig,
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
you're looking about and around, correct?
Yeah.
Describe to me, pretending that what you see in the video feed for the map is basically the area you're currently in. About where you're looking. Everywhere, anywhere, specific areas, north, south, east, west. What are you doing?
Let me go to Owlbear. So which way are we heading currently?
West.
West, okay. Yeah, so I would be mainly focused on the opposite direction we were going, just because I figure someone was following us, they would be trailing us.
All right. All right. As you do so. Do.
Why does it say bag of dicks on Albert Rodeo?
Michael Gray.
Oh man,
I wish I had though. That's hilarious.
Oh my goodness.
All right, if it wasn't Michael, that means
it has to
Damn
be.
it, Thorin.
No, it's gotta be Michael.
it's only him because everybody else has a name except for him.
Yeah.
I did that like a session or two ago.
We're just now seeing it.
Oh. Oh my god.
Well, you know what? You automatically failed your perception roll, and we'll move forward.
Sounds good.
Is my shit still good?
What?
I know what you're talking about. Should be.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Should be. You got to beat a 15.
Well, supposed to still no.
All right.
Not.
You know what? You know what I just thought of? She
Okay.
can't mimic Severus.
Sorry about that. I have stopped sharing. The reason you were hearing double talk on Owlbear, for those of you who didn't have me muted, is because I have shared audio for the screen on my left monitor. That's why you all were seeing double, because my Owlbear, my Streamlabs is also on the left screen, so you're getting desktop audio from that. So I apologize.
Oh, okay.
So I went ahead and stopped sharing for right now. Mr. Gray.
They
Yeah.
can mimic Severance, by the way.
So she could mimic the presence of him. He's a whole other being.
Probably.
Ugh. You
How
know what?
to that's their whole shit.
Yeah.
The only thing that they cannot replicate is my personal hex. That's why I gave it to you. I just gave you a tattoo because you wanted it, and I just thought that if I did it, it would look better. And
All right. I gotta whisper something to
Go ahead.
Valamir.
okay.
I'm gonna walk up to Valamir.
As
start
he's talking to
whispering,
Rin, I'm like, "What is with all these damn secrets?"
Alright.
And then
Very important.
Oh my god. I feel like Valamir's gonna have a come to Jesus meeting at the end of this.
and then you hear, why are you trying to get in on this? I'm enjoying Valamir to myself. Fine. I'll go stand by the fucking dwarf.
Okay, we're all good.
Excuse me, ma'am. Wasn't I the one that facilitated that? So why would I have anything to do with it?
I'm talking about the short one.
Mm.
He's
Which
getting
short
all
one?
you.
Thor's pretty short.
Yeah, but he also smells bad.
Well, at least I smell good. I'll take that.
You don't smell as bad.
That's because I clean myself every day with prestidigitation.
How do I smell, Andrew?
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I go and do prestidigitation on everyone.
This is
I am uncomfortable.
Yes. Thank you, Andro. This is a dangerous line of questioning, and I think we should keep going. We have a lot of ground to cover. I
Azaka
think we really should get there.
is going to come out of the tree line just north and walk up. Do you know anything about this goblin here other than we just take him and go? He kept, was he telling you things before we decided to pull him with us?
Yeah, he said he can take us to Shinies.
Shinies, and you just hear, Shinies, yeah! More Shinies! You're a fan of episode 1 through 3, aren't you?
Oh goodness.
Well, I could do this typical Boston goblin accent.
Yo, forget about it.
Hey, what are you talking about here? Well, perhaps goblins in this area are of Batiri tribes all over here. There is even jokes up in Port Nyanzaru that you cannot fall from tree without falling on goblin because they are like sand on a beach. They are expert trackers.
No, not more pets.
And not only are they tend to be expert trackers, they tend to know these jungles more than anyone. But the problem is they cannot be trusted and they are bloodthirsty savages.
Now, see, I think that's stereotyping.
Oh, no, it's not, though. And we should just be rid of it. Like, I think we're doing just fine. We literally have Stooges.
Yeah, what exactly? Oh, I know why we kept him. Sorry, shinies. I just keep forgetting.
We don't, but it's a lie. It's like a blatant lie, and I don't know why we're keeping him. We could just kill him now.
Ren, can't you make him tell the truth, or can't you look into his head to see if he's telling the truth?
Again, do you want me to do it?
Yeah.
Whichever.
Okay, good.
All right, are you
Whichever.
do what you're doing?
Oh Lord, that sounded like he wanted to do that. I'm a little scared.
I look at him and I say, I look back and I say, he does have to be dead first. Is that okay?
Oh, yeah. No, that's not okay.
You hear Thorin? I know what you're talking about. You want to speak with dead? I can do that too.
Thorin,
Oh, how
when
unholy
did
of
you
you.
develop an accent, Thorin?
It's good of me to speak like my people again. Well, it's either that or you all think I'm Undril. I'm sorry.
Sorry, that was my fault.
I apologize.
Oi.
Azaka, is someone tracking us? Azaka.
Well, as in from behind?
Yes. Did you say some goblins were tracking us, or you just think they might?
No, I am saying that these goblins in these jungles are expert trackers, which is why I did go north. I was unsure if people from anywhere of his tribe could possibly be north of us following. I, however, did not see jack shit.
Would you think it's a good idea to have Zaka in front of us and White Fang behind us?
Yes, excellent idea, Red.
That way they have their space, but we also have our security, at least from other people besides the hag.
White Fang. I call White Fang over here.
He comes over and he just kind of like turns his head a little bit at you and looks up.
All right, buddy. Here's what we're gonna do. First, I'm gonna give you a good berry, and I make good berries.
As
And
you start to do good berry, he just like kind of like goes up a little bit with his paws and puts both of his paws on your shoulder, and he's like right there in your face.
Oh, I love you too, buddy.
And he just
but,
licks.
So, am I one of the few that remember that that's actually a man?
And as Mig says that,
I get it. It's weird to me too, Mig. This blend of friend and pet is very terrible.
Holy shit!
I mean, it's cool, man. Everyone's got their kink. I was just wondering.
Oh my god.
Now, Sujin, you have known White Fang for years. You've never known or thought of him as a man. You've only known of him in this form.
Right, so I've never seen him transform into a man at all.
Never. He's never done it.
Ooh, maybe we don't
I
need to
don't
get
think-
into this scenario right now, because that could get really uncomfortable for everyone involved.
Mig, I don't think he can transform into a man.
So Asaka was married to a dog?
A dog?
Oh,
It's
he's
a
not a dog.
You hear this loud roar as the fangs from the saber tooth is bared at you, Mig.
Yeah.
I think it's a good idea for you to go invisible.
I'm all right, you guys.
I give him a good berry, and I say, "All right, you're gonna patrol behind us. If you need help, roar. You know what roar I'm talking about."
Wow. I rolled bad on performance.
All right. I pass out good berries to everybody else, and everybody ready. Zaka, you cover the front.
As I will try, of course. But with Camp Righteous being so close to us just north of here, it might be good to ensure that we don't have anyone tracking from north as well. If this goblin was not lying about a tribe of his people being up there. Me? I never.
You
Oh,
probably were. Most likely you were lying, and we will kill you.
No. But if you kill me, you'll get no shiny.
That's completely fine.
I like shinies.
Yeah.
We will know.
I can just go back home.
We will know about his honesty once we get to Camp Vengeance. Once we get to Camp Vengeance, we're going to be letting him loose regardless. And if he chooses to lie to us, then we'll know immediately.
Perfect.
Well, hopefully we're not very far away from Camp Vengeance. We have been out here for many a day. I can imagine that we would get there during this time together.
Perfect.
So if we are off, hopefully it is only a few days away.
We're off.
Yep.
All right. As you all continue, and you can, as you all begin to continue pack up and head out, Azaka stops you all and says, "But how do you suggest we cross the river?"
What river?
Camp Vengeance is on the other side of River Soshenstar.
Which one are we going to right now? Righteous or Vengeance?
Vengeance.
We're going down to Vengeance, and then we're going to travel up the bank to Righteous once we're done with Vengeance.
Camp Righteous is on this side of river that we currently on. Camp Vengeance is on opposite side of river. Do we have means or ability to cross this river?
I'm checking right now.
Depends how deep it is.
River Soshenstar opens up from the Aldani Basin near Camp Vengeance. It is somewhat shallow at beginning, but becomes very wide and deep.
Oh, we could just fly across.
Very good. We could use your owls again, of course.
Yes.
That is a good thing. Because I was about to suggest maybe we should go check out the shinies. Perhaps there are still boats up there. But if we can fly, no need.
Up to you guys.
I'm good with flight.
I'm fine with that.
All right.
I want to be as high as a kite.
How close are we to the river now?
We might be 2 or 3 days from the camp, which would put us a day sooner to get to river.
All right, let's start heading to that place there.
Good. I will let you know. I do not care for heights, so.
What's the weather like?
Yeah, we'll wait till we get to the river.
As Mig looks up the sky, says, "What's the weather like?" You see bright blue skies, not a cloud visible.
I'm gonna have Mog on my shoulder since it's such a nice day out.
In this area that's supposed to have 80% chance of rain perpetually, even though you need a roll of 14 or higher, which is not 80% chance. That is way lower. That is a 30% chance.
Beautiful day, guys. Let's kick back and enjoy the scenery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ride on Zinni.
It should rain on a 4 or higher, not a 14 or higher, which is stupid. Anyways, yeah, you can go ahead and get on Zinni. You all heading on out. And you can just hear Thorin come up to you, Valimir. I don't disagree with you on killing the goblin and then talking with it afterwards. But you and I both know just because they're dead doesn't mean they have to tell us the truth.
No, I just you have to know, Thorin. This thing speaks only problems for us, and I just need any excuse to kill it.
Well, I hate dwarves as much as I hate orcs and goblins almost equally. So if you want it to die, we'll fucking kill it. But do not raise it as an undead.
Yeah, sure. We're good.
Yeah, sure, okay, huh? And he just like takes his like really calloused hand and places it on your shoulder. Alright, let's go. And you all begin heading out. Is there anything y'all would like to do while we fast travel?
Just playing with Mog.
All right. Afternoon, no rain. Evening, it starts to trickle lightly. You all make it, well, depending on where you make it. Who's doing our check?
Oh, I am with advantage, and I'm going to guide myself.
All righty.
Let's see. Advantage. Everyone can see.
Everyone can see this roll. Oof. With a big fat 25.
Plus the 2, if that's not already.
Well, 23 plus 2 is 25.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, I wasn't looking at the result. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, good job. Yeah, Sujin, you're like, as you just brush by the trees and the vines with your hands out, you just feel, I know where I'm going. And you just keep on going. It seems that you are headed true to the direction you're in, and you currently fall upon evening with light trickling rain. Is there anything you all want to do before y'all make camp, go to bed, and all that sort of fun stuff?
Probably just whittle away at my horn.
You know what? Oh, go ahead.
Is this going to be the third night you've whittled at it?
Yeah.
All right. Are you coming up with any interesting measures added to how you're doing it?
It's gonna have like well, we're doing more towards the end. It's gonna have more. I'm gonna try to add like little kind of points on the side, like so that the tip of the horn, and then it's got like little jagged edges on the side.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna put it on a spear for like a halberd type thing.
All right.
I would like to use my familiar owl to kind of like comb the area around us just to see if anyone's around.
Sure thing. As your owl pops out, poofs, it immediately, I just, like LeBron James. That's what I imagined you doing. Your owl comes out and begins to sweep the area. Go ahead and roll perception with the owl.
All right.
What about the rest of you guys?
I want to study my book, and then I also want to go talk to Valimir.
Okie dokie. How clean was that needle that y'all used?
Let's say we lit it on fire and
Okay, yeah. All right. I was about to get real world on it. That was a dirty needle. Let's roll a Constitution save for disease. All right, Rand, what do you say?
Rolled a 19 altogether.
I want to try and figure out the best way to handle this situation, and we need to come up with a plan in the event that I am compromised.
What does that mean?
we need to come up with some form of solution of how to deal with this hag. Say that again?
Kill it.
Yeah, how would we do that? What are their weaknesses?
Well, they have plenty of weaknesses. It's just getting to them. I've been giving this a lot of thought.
I think the
What-
main thing we need to
what-
do is
What do you know about the Feywild, Bryn?
I am aware that it exists and I do have some knowledge of it, but I have never been there.
I haven't been either. But I know plenty of people that have. And these a lot of hags can be that's kind of their with us. We are elves, so we are Sylvan in descent. Our ancestors hail from the Feywild. We are not you know, originally from ancestrally the material plane. Same with these hags. They orchestrate largely, I know this, on deals. So, guess the best way to have an audience with one is to make a deal.
I'm really good at
So,
making deals.
I get that, but you you would probably bite off more than you could chew. But I
Definitely.
don't know, offerings, any sort of thing like that. Any sort of way we could weasel our way into the good graces of a hag. Be very difficult, but you can do it.
well, I can be persuasive when I want to be.
I wouldn't want it to be you. I wouldn't want you to have to, sacrifice anything more. We can figure something out.
Time to shine.
Oh.
Well, I've got a lot to think about, so I
I
am
do as
going
well.
to.
Well, if we just kill her, I mean, we just gotta kill her.
But the problem is we would have to find. There's a lot of problems with that. First of all, I very much doubt she's working on her own. She's probably working within the confines of a coven, so which means there's two others. And that's assuming that these three aren't under the supervision of a granny, in which case then we're kind of, really, yeah.
Oh, well, I mean,
And also catching them is very difficult because, as you know, they can plane shift and they can, be invisible. And
would they take a goblin sacrifice?
I was thinking about that, but no. It would have to be. It's not about the sacrifice themselves. So when you're dealing with abyssal and fiendish powers, they just want the blood and sacrifice. They want life to leave the corporeal form of whatever you're giving it, and they are satiated by that. Real cruel shit. But in a way, hags are much crueler. They don't want you to sacrifice something. They want to sacrifice. They want you to sacrifice something because it hurts you. They want to take something
I've
that
grown really
you love.
attached to this goblin.
Not enough.
me too, man.
Stop that. By
What do
the
you
way.
mean? Y'all just keep talking about you want to kill me.
That's
Look
just
at him.
me.
He's so
little one.
cute. Look at him. He's just.
We're just joking, Bunga.
I can just see Sujin walk. You're cute. You're so cute. That's about how hard you're hitting him on the head.
I want to pet the bunny.
Honey.
Want to love him and call him George.
Real quick, Logan. I don't know if you heard. I rolled a 19 for perception for
Oh.
stuff.
I'm gonna say, yeah, you see something that you saw earlier.
That's it. Okay.
And
Ooh, and
about how far off?
I would do a 100-yard diameter. So just like kind of like around the camp, like yeah, that's the center point.
All right, man. Swear at some point, almost at the very farthest part north of you guys, see some rustling in the brush.
Yes, I don't want to alarm you, but there's something to the north of us.
Okay.
We stopped for camp, right?
Correct.
Yeah. I don't know if we should go check that out as a group. Could be pretty bad.
How far north?
Within 100 yards.
No, outside.
Or a little over 100 yards away.
Little over 150 feet away.
There we go.
I mean, we could check it out as a group. Better to stick together.
Yes, I agree.
I agree.
Let's do it. You want to pass without a trace? Let's see.
I'm gonna go invisible and scout ahead.
Okay.
Are you leaving us behind? What's going on?
Nah, so we think there's something to the north of us that we have to go check out. So we're gonna go check it out as a group. But I'm gonna go out ahead a little bit just to
Let me see
scout it out.
How many people I can have.
I think it's 10.
Each creature within 30 feet of you. Nice. Andrew, if you want to come along, we're gonna stealth to see what's maybe near our camp.
Andrew, you're not the most stealthy.
Oh yeah, you can like add stealth bonus, can't you, Sujin?
Plus 10.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, please do.
Right.
Maybe we should have at least one person staying with the animals in the camp.
Okay.
That just cannot be me.
What about me? You gonna bring? Are you taking me too?
You're staying here with us.
Sounds like Orin would be a good candidate for that.
Yeah.
Rumble, grumble.
I would think either Thorin or Undril, because if they ended up getting in a one-on-one altercation, they would have enough strength to last until we get back.
Both of them. Perfect.
Yeah, they can sort their shit out. Let's go.
All right, you two play nice.
You just see like stink eyes going back at each other.
All right, guys, if we come back to this campsite and there's only one person here, we're going to have some shit that we have to figure out.
Detective stuff.
All
right.
So
I've gone invisible, and then Sujin, did you give everyone the plus 10?
I sure did.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm scouting ahead stealthily.
All right.
Cameron, check your signal.
I rolled a natural 20 on my stealth check.
Oh my god!
You
I got 39.
You almost
39.
went into the ethereal plane.
Oh, if I'd got 40, would I have gone?
Well,
no.
In D&D, 30 is what's considered impossible.
Oh, so I got a plus 10 from Sujin, though.
You roll a 39 total?
Yeah.
What's Sujin's plus 10? Yeah.
I've got a plus 9.
Jesus Christ, 39.
So am I in the ethereal plane now?
I was joking about actually going ethereal plane, but there ain't a soul that can see you. Jesus.
I rolled a 17.
I got a 14 total.
Almost got a 40. Oh my gosh.
Well, you all head up into the jungle brush. We'll go ahead and fast forward this to the point. Mig, you can stop the group at any time to point out right into a certain area. that you saw the brush kind of like moving around. I rolled really bad on perception. So, Mig, with your 39, it all depends on how close you want to get to the brush.
Oh yeah, no, I wanna get up like I just kind of want to like flank around it, so like go towards it and then kind of like flank to the right and come
You all
around.
don't even know where Mig is, by the way. He just
Okay.
like he's so stealth, y'all don't see him.
He must
Yeah,
be
so-
within 30 feet of me. I don't know.
So essentially, where I saw the brush like moving originally, I want to be like within like 10 feet of like on the other side of the bush.
All right, Mig, we are in low light, and you don't have dark vision, correct?
Correct.
All right. You all left, came back up here. Yeah, I'll allow it. As you're looking, you see the location.
Yeah.
While we're doing that, roll another perception since you decided to flank around.
Yes. 20.
Yeah, you see footprints just smaller than yours, multiple areas as you flanked around.
Perfect. I'll follow the footprints.
When you're looking around, it looks like at least 2 sets of footprints are leading you to the brush, or would lead you to the brush that you're looking at.
Okay. Yeah, I'll send Mog back to signal everyone to come on up, since there's no like immediate danger, and we can kind of track the footprints from there.
All right. So Mog begins flying through. Roll a stealth for Mog.
All right.
Just FYI, as we're doing this, I'm like making marks on the trees as we're going so that we can get back to camp somehow.
Let me see what his plus there's 21 or 22 altogether.
All right, yeah. You all see Mog coming through.
Mug. Yeah, I meant Mug.
Mug is the little tiny raptor, right?
No, Mog's the raptor. Mug's
Yeah.
I know, get confusing.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all see the outcome, and it's just like flapping its wings constantly at you guys. And it'll land on the ground, and they'll like turn around, and you'll see the head of the owl kind of like do that, and then flapping its wings, and then it'll put his wings over its head.
Oh, maybe he looks like he's hiding. Something's
Nice.
over there hiding. Let's go
Yeah.
take a peek.
Yeah.
And then Mug like holds its wings open. You see him like and hop, 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 hop. And then you see him go into a brush, and then you see him jump out and open his wings.
Oh, you want to surprise him, little buddy?
You see him tilt the head.
Or they want to surprise us. Let's go find out.
So me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, Ren.
I'm gonna go ahead and just cast Speak with Animals on Mug so that we can make this process easier.
Have at it. Shh. Let it happen, Nick. You cast Speak with Animals. What do you say to it?
I just say we're gonna follow you.
And you hear, "Whoo!"
All right.
And you see him lift up and fly off.
Okay.
He was about to tell you it's a fey creature, not an animal.
Yeah.
All right, you see him fly off. Mig, what are you doing during this time while you're sitting back and you're seeing this brush move around a little bit?
Yeah, so you said there's footprints essentially leading up to the brush.
Looks like 2 sets.
Yeah, 2 sets. So I kind of want to like try and follow those a little bit to see like where they go.
You said you're about 30 feet away?
No, like I was 10 feet away.
Oh, from the brush?
Yeah.
Oh, hell. If you're that close, you hear breathing, You
Oh,
can
shit.
distinctly hear like two different voices whispering to each other.
All right. Let's see here. Yeah, I should probably wait for the others to come closer, and then once I see them in sight, I'll go in for a sneak attack with my rapier.
All
I
right.
don't have a crossbow anymore.
With everybody's stealth check, I'll let you know the perception check of whatever's in this brush was a 3. So you all can get as close as you want. You see the owl just like in the canopy fly up, and then you see the owl kind of like circle over an area in dim light.
Oh, looks
All
like
right.
that's where they are.
We stealth over there.
And about this time, who's the lowest stealth check we got?
Probably me. Let's see.
I was 24.
I
Total.
was 14.
14. Say perception for Mig was a 16. Yeah, Mig, you can see Sujin's big blue lumbering body just strolling on up.
All right, yeah, I'll start sneaking up behind them, ready to attack one of them.
All right. As you go into the brush, absolutely, you're able to like slip your head into the brush, and you see 2 goblins. You see the backs of their heads. You see what looks like animal bones adorning their back.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm taking out the one on the left.
All right. Go ahead and roll your attack with advantage.
Do any of
Yeah, sneak
us?
attack.
Do any other of us see these things, or is this just because he?
Oh, they're in brush completely, and Mig has rolled a 39 on stealth.
Okay, that's fine.
Even with advantage, I rolled a 12 on attack. Now I could use my chaotic luck to try again, right? Or no?
Oh boy.
You rolled a 1 and a 6.
I know, right?
Oh goodness. You swipe your blade, and for some reason you start to miss. Do you use chaotic luck?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Roll a percentile.
That Nintendo Switch controller looks tasty.
It is. It tastes like green.
36.
Holy crap.
Okay, 36. I have one note up. What happens to you, Mig?
I can't. Or is it to me or someone else?
Oh, it's going to happen to you.
Ah.
Oh, no, wait. Yeah, you are going to harm someone else. That's right. 36. Oh, how great. I need the rest of you 3. Go ahead and roll a D20, D4, whatever. Whoever gets the lowest.
D4 or D20?
Doesn't matter. D20 doesn't
Well,
matter.
okay, all of you guys roll a d4, and I'll roll a d20, and then we'll
Let's roll
Just roll a D20. Who's got the lowest?
ToA. I just wrote a ToA.
All right. every time Valamir gets hit with chaotic light. Now, Meg,
Yeah.
as you all right, what are you
This
using?
might be the time where he.
I'm using my rapier.
Your rapier.
Oh my god.
Your rapier starts to go, and it just misses. It looks like it's going to miss on the left side of the neck of this creature. Describe to me what you want to happen.
So essentially, if I'm about to miss, I kind of want to just like start to envelop in black and then like jerk back and like strike.
All right. What do we got here?
Oh boy.
All right. As you begin to hand out, and you see their blades start to like miss completely, you see this like purple hand come up and just on the tip of your rapier and do that. And as you do, you see it go into the side of this creature's neck. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Yeah. And then
And
sneak it to
at this exact same time, Valamir, you see this like purplish thread rope like
26.
this rope like thing attached to your neck and just points straight to a brush, like it tethers straight to a brush into the bush. And you see like this purple spectral thread rope. You all see it that's near Valamir. How much damage you do?
26.
26 damage.
Yeah.
Now did you re-roll for your attack just to see if you made a critical?
Oh, yeah, so here, give me a sec. Roll attack.
This is going to be a re-roll for an attack.
Well, I rolled a 22.
All right,
Then
it's not a critical.
Okay.
So as you end up slicing your rapier into the vein, the neck of this creature, you immediately just hear "Ah!" and just arterial spray coming out. Valamir, you just for some reason feel like the life force is just being drained from you.
Oh no.
Both Valamir and the goblin is going to take the total amount of damage, and the goblin falls dead. And you all can hear, "Oh hell!" Meg, at this time, the goblin turns around and looks at you and screams.
So I've seen
Well-
Valamir get connected to this rope. Do I see him take the damage?
Oh,
You
God.
see, like
he's almost dead.
his
So yeah,
veins, purple like on his face, just appear and then immediately suck to his neck, and you see like a pulse go out.
I shoot into the brush.
All right, go ahead and shoot your Eldritch Blast.
Oh no! I'm shooting my witch bolt.
Shoot your witch bolt.
I am going to cure wounds, Valamir.
28. That's a 28.
All right, Mig, we're going to
Yeah.
have a dice roll. Roll a d20.
Okay.
Lower roll. Oh, hell, I rolled a 1.
Let's see it. I rolled an 8.
Wait, you know
Well-
what? This isn't fair to people. I'm going to roll on D&D Beyond so everyone can see what I roll.
Oh man.
Valamir, you get 21 points back.
Oh, nice.
There.
Can I re-roll?
There we
boy.
go.
Oh, come on.
Valamir, how much damage did you do?
Let me have the 1.
19.
As you shoot your witch bolt out and you hear, "Oh, hell!" from this other goblin Mig, and you just see the spray come off. You look to the left, and witch bolt varies in damage type, right? Depending on the dice roll, or is that a different one?
It's lightning.
This is lightning?
I can change it, but I didn't.
I think it's the first of the damage dies determine the type.
That's just a class thing that I can change it. It's usually 90% of the time it's lightning.
All right,
I could just change all my damage types, but I'm not going to.
gotcha.
And you just see Valamir scream out, and his eyes turn black, and he shoots out this purple lightning.
Yeah.
And unless he knows that this is bad, he's walking it and prepared to do it again. Is next.
Yeah, you all
His next turn.
Meg, as you look up, you see this like crackling lightning coming at you and hit you right in your face. And as you do, you like can see these little sparks and stuff around your head, and you take 19 damage, but you see these sparks still on you right now.
And then I scream out, "Ah! Ow!"
Whoa, what's going on, you guys?
Help me!
As you hear Mig scream out, you all can just hear rattling from a brush just taking off. Mig, you have a reaction. What do you do?
Yeah, so I'm gonna opportunity attack that son of a bitch.
All right. You no longer have advantage, but go
Fair.
at it.
All right. Jesus
Christ.
Oh boy.
I rolled a 12.
Yeah, you for some reason it's almost like that lightning is just messing with you too much, and you just whiff completely as you're looking around, almost stunned by this. The rest of you all just see like brush moving off north. What do y'all do?
He's getting away.
See.
Y'all can't quite make out a figure. You just see like vines moving. You can hear foliage being stepped on. You can see like different foliage moving and rustling about 40 feet from you all.
40 feet? Oh, okay, good. Let me see.
I would definitely be able to deal with this, but I am stuck.
And I'm gonna let you all act
whoever's in this bush.
at the same time right now. No initiative, just act.
Okay.
I can get within 35 feet of him, so I'm going to rush over to where he is. And
Cast Scorching Ray over that way.
How many rays are you shooting out?
Well, it's
I'm gonna hit the floor.
It's second level. Well, maybe I could do third level.
You can if you want.
Yeah, third level.
Yeah,
it says at higher levels when you cast a spell using this third level or higher, you create one additional ray. So
burn this fucking forest to the ground.
And it hasn't rained in a while.
You create 3 rays of fire, so 4 rays total.
All right, so each ray is its own individual attack, or am I wrong about that?
Make a ranged spell attack for each ray.
Yeah.
So I got to do it 4 times.
Yeah, make 4 ranged spell attacks, and this is going to be with 3/4 cover.
Okay. Oh, 25 on the first one.
You hit.
Okay. 14 on the second one.
You miss.
Okay. Oh, come on. 10 on the third.
You miss.
And 16 on the fourth.
All right. Now, how immediately would you have been shooting these rays when you see like brush moving and start to head out?
If I heard Mig scream from another direction, I know it's not Mig. So right away, as soon as I hear Mig say, ow.
As soon as you hear Mig scream, hey Mig, let's do another D20 roll off.
Hey, I said I hit the floor, so
yeah, that just helps you with your AC.
God.
So you're going to get a +5 to your AC.
What do you need me to roll?
D20 again. What's your AC with a +5?
If 19, and I rolled a 19 on my roll.
I'm going to ready in action to go cure wounds, Mig.
Yeah, I rolled another nat 1. Awesome. In that case, Mig, you didn't roll under any of his misses, so you're going to be safe for the moment. For the rest of you, you just see Sujin like almost like a blue furry Iron Man just shooting out rays from his hands over and over again. For the one that hit, roll your damage for that one.
Oh, dang, it's only 1. Okay. 6.
Thank God.
I also want to do Eldritch Blast if I still have time.
Yeah, I was going to do that as well.
You all see a ray shoot out. Multiple rays shoot out and just miss, nothing. And you see little small fires kick. Actually, arcane fire damage does not actually cause fires. I read that a long time ago.
Yeah, it's
that's
true.
interesting. I didn't know that.
Say that.
Yeah, which is why like firebolt can't light oil or can't light a campfire and stuff like that. Yeah, it's really weird.
You have to use the spell create bonfire specifically.
Yeah, because apparently you can create fire damage to a creature, but that doesn't necessarily mean it burns things because of how magic and the arcane work in D&D and in the like folklore. It's really cool.
The way I describe it is it's like capsaicin feels like you're being burned and it still hurts, but there's no actual fire.
Pretty much.
You know, it's kind of
manipulating the senses in an arcane way almost.
Call it fire.
Well, that's interesting.
But anyways, as you shoot out the arcane rays, the rest of you who are like looking around as Sujin does this, one ray goes out and you just hear shit right at one ray that he shoots off a little bit further to the left.
I immediately follow that with Eldritch Blast.
All right, you and Valmir, go ahead and release y'all's Eldritch Blast attacks.
16 and a 23 to hit.
Ren, you and Valmir both have 1 hit.
8 damage.
So I got a 20 and a 24. Does both of those hit?
would hit.
Okay.
That Scorching Ray sucked.
That's a she. Yeah.
Well, I mean, they put it at an 18 for its AC with the plus 5 on
20.
3/4 cover.
Between
okay.
both of our damage, that's 20 damage.
Yeah, after you hear, oh shit! Ah! And then you hear,
That's the same amount of damage total that Mig did with his sneak attack.
yeah, you just hear as your Eldritch Blast goes off into this brush.
I look
Well,
behind this
I'm
bush and I pick Mig up and I say, "Look, you little shit!
What? What?
I don't give a shit what master you serve. If that fuck injures me again, it's your ass.
You injured me with a witch bolt.
I didn't know what was happening. I just had a fucking string out of my neck. You're lucky your girly little scry alarmed me to your presence."
I didn't mean to.
All right, now let's just
Right.
calm down.
Give me some time alone with this thing, and he starts working on the goblin corpse.
The one
Mig.
goblin that Mig killed, the body is in good condition. Those of you that go look at the other one, it's just a splattered mess. Oh,
Meg,
God.
are you okay? Like,
I could use some healing.
okay. How bad? Oh yeah, you almost
About
died.
half. About
Yeah.
half.
I give you a second level.
Ooh.
Oh, man. Oh.
14.
Mig, what
Oh,
did you
15,
do? What,
sorry.
What was that purple, like, pinkish rope around Valamir?
Your
was a
guess is as
stupid
good as
fucking master.
mine.
No, don't play that shit. It was your master. This shit happens all the time.
Mig, that's dangerous for us.
I can't always control it.
Really?
Yeah, sometimes I'm just like in the heat of battle and it just happens.
All my master has ever done is help.
Yeah, but Gross is a different kind of master.
I understand that.
He
Oh,
likes
dear.
to create chaos.
I'm sorry, I can't be talking right now. I can't be distracted.
So, Mig, for that entry, bad is equal damage to a party member. Indifferent is no damage to a friendly. It'll just assist you in the hitting. And your good is you will absorb half the damage as temporary HP.
I get good stuff now.
That is in the good section.
I didn't know I was able to get good stuff yet.
I've been filling out the good sections for all your rolls. I'm just letting you know what that percentile roll is now for you.
So what determines if it's good if I roll it again?
Nope.
Oh, it's something you roll. I gotcha.
I want to just look around and see if there's anybody else, see if anybody has like heard us, knows that we're here, anything like that.
Sure. Go ahead and scout about. Roll your perception. Sujin, what are you doing?
I'm just kind of looking at Mig, and I'm trying to act like a parent that's kind of like, you know you did wrong, right? You're gonna have
I made
to
the kill, and I found who was like tailing us. What more do you
know.
want?
I don't want you hurting each other, Mig. That's not good.
It was an accident.
I understand, but I think you gotta have time out, buddy.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Accident is when you go naked and have amnesia.
So are we bringing this corpse back to show Boca?
I'm not going to show anyone. I'm going to use it to help us.
Ew. Good thing Thorin didn't come along.
That's why this is happening.
All right.
So what's happening?
I'm trying to think of some way to punish Mig. Let's see here.
Oh my god, why?
Sujin, I think he got enough punishment by almost dying.
Can he roll? Let's see. A
Ren.
wisdom
God.
saving throw.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wisdom saving throw. Alright, I rolled a 19.
Oh, you passed. Okay.
Good.
Alright. You just feel like you see me take out a piece of iron and like big.
Oh, I know what you're doing.
Yeah. All right, you're lucky this time, and I just kind of hit him on the head with it, like.
You feel your joints start to stiffen up, but nothing happens.
Luck of the halfling.
Oh God.
Luck of
Oh.
Flanahan. Oh yeah.
Can't
Do
as a
I-
halfling, can't you reroll ones?
He cannot.
Oh,
Not right now.
okay. I'm frozen.
And
Oh,
let me do you.
oh.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay. I am also frozen as well.
Let me correct that for you.
There you
And
go.
then Valamir is too.
There we
That
go.
dinosaur is so good.
Oh, let's fix that. And boop. There.
There you go.
All right. And you're messing with me because your head's still moving with your glasses. Rin, as with all the yelling and screaming that you all heard, and you start to like scout off due north, you hear pretty good distance off rustling. It sounds like it's getting further away. And
Okay.
it's pretty far off, but you hear multiple like scampering, rustlings just taking off.
Yeah.
So
I go
that-
back to the party and I let the party know. They know that we did this.
for sure, and that's because we haven't killed the goblin yet. It
Well,
has to die now. We all realize that.
Well, I think we should set it free. I wouldn't kill it.
But that's we're gonna have to just do it anyway later.
Why? Well, then when they
Alright,
confront us,
I'll
we
put it out of
will.
its misery, you guys.
What? No.
I'm used to this.
Mig,
Good-
I don't
good
think we
job.
should just straight up murder the goblin. He's tied up. He can't do anything.
Yeah, that
That's
makes it
an
even
easier
easier.
way to kill him. Yeah, that. Thank you.
Oh
Oh
man.
my gosh.
I'm
Alright,
gonna let the
guys.
party figure this one out. I'm gonna sit out on this one.
Valamir, what are you doing with the current dead goblin on you?
I've risen him.
Okay. Can you can only do that once a day, right? How often you can do that?
That's it.
You can.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, it's
it's a spell
so
slot,
I mean,
but you used a witch bolt.
yeah, but I have. It's my other one.
Yeah.
It's my other thing. I get a free use of it because of my
Pact.
undying.
All
Yeah.
right. That helps out with that helps. That helps a lot.
I'm gonna take the necklace off that corpse so I can show it to Boca before I kill him.
Absolutely. Use the necklace that you see off that corpse. Valamir, as the goblin just like kind of rises up, you just hear, and you see like adornments of like different like what looks like finger bones and animal bones into like a breastplate almost look. And on the necklace, you can see what looks like 3 rotting fingers. 2 of them kind of look chubbier, and one of them look very thin. The different types of fingers.
I don't care about that. I'm going to send him to survey the.
Mig, is that the necklace you're taking?
Yeah.
All right.
Going to take him to survey, and he's got the north. The Skelly boys got the south.
All right. As you all begin to, Mig, as you're also like take his necklace off, you do notice as you're like looking him up and down, one of the daggers that this goblin's holding is quite ornate, and on the hilt of the dagger, on the bottom side, you see what looks like a ruby, and
Yeah, I'll take
some
that.
little bit of gold filigree on it. The dagger itself looks like it has somewhat of like this Damascus kind of design going through it.
Oh yeah, Mig will snatch that right up. Once you said ruby.
It definitely looks fancy for sure.
Yeah, Mig loves fancy things.
All right. as you all.
Takes it, puts it in his belt, and be like,
Right.
"I'm good."
All right, you all head back to camp, and on your
Boca.
way back to camp, you hear arguing. You hear cussing back and forth.
Well, at least they're both still alive.
It is Thorin and Undril arguing and fighting. And you see Undril like on the outskirts of the forest. And you just see her just cast a guiding bolt at Thorin.
What?
Oh,
Oh
damn.
Jesus!
Let's let this play out though. This could be fun to watch.
And
Rin,
Actually, no,
you
let's
can
not.
cast spells. Rin,
Well,
you can cast spells. It's fine.
And the second she does, she's not like trying to aim it and hit it. She's casting it and running into the woods.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. We gotta go get her.
No, that's
I'm gonna go over to
She's
Boca.
casting it to who? At Thorin?
She's yeah. And it just whiffs.
Oh, okay.
I go run after her.
Yeah,
Sure
I call
does.
after her and follow her.
All right.
I go towards Thorin.
Yeah, and I go towards Boca.
All right. And Thorn, hateful bitch. Fuck her.
What is going on, Thorin?
Oh, we had minor disagreement, and that fucking orc bitch walked off into the woods, cussing at me and cussing at her. I figured I'd just sit next to this goblin and fuck it. Anyways, she came back a little bit later and she started fucking threatening me. We just kept arguing.
So she left and then came back?
Oh, she did. Thank you, Liam. He brought me a shirt.
Oh, that's cute.
I love you. Thank you, buddy. She said she needed a breather. She walked away and come back. And then she started cussing me out even more about how damned awful I am, how rude I am. And then she started threatening to kill me. And it wasn't until you all showed up until she shot that thing at me and ran back off into the woods. Now, those of you who chase after her, go ahead and roll perception.
As I'm doing this, I want to say to her, Undril, please do not go alone. It is not safe.
You don't find her.
Even with an 18?
Even with an 18.
What the fuck?
Something's up here, guys. I don't know if that's untrue. Come back. I yell it as loud as I can.
Well, I mean, if we can't find her, then there's nothing that I can do. So yeah, I do head back to camp.
So you went to Thorin, right?
I did, yeah.
And you all ran off to the east looking for her, running through the woods. You all look for a while. Like, how long do you keep looking for her until you stop?
I mean, if I don't see her, then there's nothing that I can do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, how long do you finally say, okay, you definitely with an 18 even still won't see her, but how long do you keep trying before you finally stop looking?
I mean, I would just go by what I'm taught. Yeah. No more than 5 minutes.
When he yells and says, I don't think it's her.
Yeah, about that time, for about 5 minutes walking around, y'all can make pretty decent distance into the woods in 5 minutes time, unless you just stop and just start yelling for her. But while you all are yelling for her, Sujin, you see Undril popping out of the tree line south.
Oh.
And walking in, kind of grumbling, and immediately Thorin starts losing his cookies. You fucking bad!
Thorin, it wasn't her. I'm pretty sure it was the hag.
That's what she did! She tried to... And he's going to like start to try and charge her, but you're right beside him.
I'm gonna. My strength is not very good, but I can try to grapple him.
Contested strength checks.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
I'm praying. I'm guiding myself when I'm doing this. It's just a strength check, right? Just strength. Straight strength.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
Am I with Boca by myself now?
If that's what you were doing.
Yeah, I went to Boca while everyone was doing everything else.
You rolled a better strength base than what he did with modifier.
Okay.
Damn.
So you're able to like hold Thorin back as he's fighting and cussing her out, saying Orcish racial slurs.
Thorin, it was the hag. It was
Mig,
not her.
I don't know what you're talking about. I saw her do it. She's right there.
I'll message you in Signal.
I think I know what you're doing. You might as well go ahead and say it out loud.
Yeah.
I figured.
Yes. I know what it's doing, and I love it.
Oh,
And
yeah. Y'all are done, though?
Sujin's distracted. The rest of them, other than Sujin, ran off the woods. Azaka even followed with them. The only people who has eyes on you is Zinni.
Perfect.
White Fang.
Yeah, so I pull out the necklace first.
Would White Fang have stayed with you, Sujin?
Well, he was with Undril and Thorin and all them.
Yeah.
Oh, I had White Fang follow you all. Sorry.
Oh, you did? Okay, that's fine.
If you would have
White
had
Fang
him, if you had him do that, what do you think White Fang would have done? Seeing Undril attack, run off to the woods, and all that.
So White Fang would have seen Undril. What direction did White Fang see Undril leave?
Roar! And he kind of like, well, you're busy holding Thorin. I can't tell you that info.
Oh, okay. Oh, I guess I wouldn't be playing.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
So, White Fang probably would have went after Undril when she shot and ran off into the woods.
So she would be with Ren and Valamir. He would be with Ren and Valamir.
Yeah.
All right, Mig. The only eyes on you, Zinni.
Perfect. So, hold the necklace in front of Boca's face. Why the fuck were your friends following us? I'm not trying to intimidate him.
I am Yoko's brother. They want to save me.
And then I pull out this like ornate dagger. Is there more shinies like this at your camp?
Yes, many more.
Where is your camp?
I'll take you.
No, you tell me.
No.
I stab him.
Roll for a hit. It'll be an auto crit if you hit. Roll with advantage because he's laying on the ground too.
I rolled a 14.
Oh yeah. You crit.
Okay.
Hard crit.
1.
During this time, you hear Sujin, you're holding Thorin, and you hear Mig yelling behind you about 10 feet. And you can
only
look.
8 damage.
11 points of damage, it looks like.
Well,
8.
one
You
dice.
only double the dice rolls. You do not double modifiers on crits. Just
You got advantage, so that means you got your sneak attack. That means all your sneak attack dice are maxed as well.
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead.
So you do your
3d6, so that's 18.
plus your dagger maxed,
4.
which
22,
is now
plus the 3 on the 1.
Yeah, so you get a max dagger hit, you get max sneak attack hit, and then all of those hits rolled added to that.
Why is it maxed?
Because it's an auto crit.
He's tied up.
Tied up and laying down.
18, 20. So
it's like rolling a nat 20 if he hits.
So I'm pretty sure that's 25 altogether.
Normally, crit, the dice are just doubled, right?
No, in this campaign, if you roll above 10 on the AC, you get a soft crit, which is double the dice. If you get an auto crit or a hard crit, that is going to be max damage plus a roll of all the dice.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
I haven't got
right?
too many
25, or do I need to roll something again?
So you'd have 18, which was the max dice loan, plus a 4, which was a 2, which is or 4, which is 22, Now,
Yeah.
roll a d4 and roll 3d6 again.
All right, D4. Just a D4.
Making him do this.
You're-
This goblin.
3D6.
So that's 24. Now you're 3d6.
There you go.
You've done 34 damage.
There you go.
How would you like for this to look?
Yeah, I want to just like completely like go into the side of his head, just with the ornate new dagger that I got.
Yeah, you plunge it so deep into his skull that it almost gets stuck in. And Sujin, you turn around and you see Mig yelling at this goblin as you're trying to hold Thorin, and Mig just plunges a dagger into the side of this goblin's head as Thorin's trying to fight to get to Undril.
It's like those dudes in G.I. Joe when you stab them with a for life.
Hi there, Sujin. You're muted on Discord.
That was awesome.
Oh yeah, so Sujin, you don't ever hear Sujin really curse or anything, but Sujin's like, "Damn it, Mig!"
About this time, you all hear "Damn it, Mig" as you all walk back out of the tree line. You, Ren, Valmir, and White Fang, you all can see Undril on the southern part of the tree line look flustered and confused, while you see Sujin holding Thorin trying to like fight, and he's cussing and saying things about orcs and stuff like that. While at the same time, you see Mig like with his foot on the neck of the goblin trying to pull a dagger out the side of his head, and all of a sudden you just hear like and like part of its skull comes out as you pull the dagger out, Mig.
Nice.
Undril, how long have you been gone?
About 10, 15 minutes. This asshole up here pissed me off, so I walked away to calm down.
The hag can mimic you.
What?
Do you have any unusual cuts on your body? Any that you haven't gotten recently?
Not that I know of. And she starts looking at her arms and stuff like that, and she just...
Thorin says you got a guiding bolt.
Why would I do that?
Exactly.
And Thorin's just cussing and everything, and he is pissed.
Thorin, it was the hag. We all need to stay together.
Undril, who is the commander that you need to get to? What is his name?
I need to get to Niles Breakbones.
Okay. This is Undril.
What's going on?
Like I just said, the hag has a copy of you. So
Thorin,
somehow
yeah.
she either got your hair or got your blood, but when you walked off, the hag walked back into this circle and was fighting with Thorin and attempted to kill him.
How would it have a copy of me? And she's like looking around. Y'all want to inspect her?
If you will allow me to,
I'm holding Thorin.
I
still
want to
until he
check if
calms down.
I want to
See
check
my
and see if
blade.
you have the same mark that I do.
Oh. You go ahead and go and roll. And roll investigation. Anyone else want to help her?
No.
No, I don't want to.
I want to start cutting off Boca's head, putting it on a stick.
My God.
By all means, have at it. You sick little halfling. Yeah. You rolled a 20. As you're looking her up and down, she's helping you. She's moving her chainmail off of her chest. As you look under her cape on the backside, you see this super ornate, fancy, like hand axe that looks almost like a half battle axe that is almost elven in nature, it looks like. But as you're looking about her, you don't see any cuts. You start to inspect her hair, looking for bits missing from her hair like yours. There was no bits of hair missing.
Could have been an illusion, Red. She could have just casted an illusion.
That's true. I want to make sure because if it's just an illusion, that's fine. But if she's able to copy her, that's a whole different thing.
Now,
Right.
with this entire time of you holding back Thorin and him cussing and yelling and mad as hell, you notice Sujin. Actually, give me what's your passive? 16?
Passive perception is 13.
13? All right. You start to notice this pod, this bulbous looking pod on the back of Thorin's neck start to grow. Grow. About the time it gets about the size of a grapefruit, it explodes. And as it explodes, tiny dust and spores just emanate in this 30-foot area around him while he's cussing and yelling and enraged at this moment. I need every single person to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. Okay.
Oh god, I rolled a 3.
19.
23.
Everyone else passed. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, I rolled a 1 and a 2 and a 10 for Undril, Silver Tusk, Zinni,
Feel glad I'm not.
and Azaka. Rolls a 2. These spores begin to you breathe them in. You begin to cough a little bit. Other than that, you don't really feel anything. None of you.
Oh.
Those of you, yeah, you all don't feel anything. And he looks around and he immediately calms down. And the spore, you know those little fungus pods that if you kind of open them up, they'll just shoot that brown kind of smoke in the air. Have y'all ever been out in the woods and messed around with stuff like that?
I don't go outside.
Oh, well, I used to play in the woods a lot as a kid, and there are some of these brown fungi-looking pods that are almost like hard. They feel like soft plastic a little bit, and if you hit them hard enough or you open them up, they'll shoot like a brown mist into the air of spores. That's pretty much what happened here. Thorn stops, and you see his eyes slightly glowing green. And he shakes his head. You're right. You are right. It's not her. It wasn't her. I'm sorry. And he stops
All right.
fighting you.
Okay.
Thank you, Thorin. Why don't you go sit down and rest for a minute? I want to look at his neck and see if he needs healing at all.
As you look at the back of his neck, it looks kind of like dead skin from a sunburn, kind of flaked up. And as you touch it, kind of flakes off the back of his neck.
So who all got spored again?
Anyone who rolled less 14 or above succeeded.
So Mig got it, and then did you say Zinni got it too?
Undril failed, Zinni failed, Azaka failed, White Fang 10. He doesn't have a +4 in wisdom, so they all failed.
All right. Would I know anything about this?
Nope.
I'm going to continue what I was doing, cutting off Boga's head and putting it on a pike.
Thorn's not even looking at Mig. He's still looking at Undril while you're holding him. And not even turn around, you hear Thorn say, "Why is Mig cutting the head off of the goblin?" And he's not even looking at Mig.
Is Meg within his peripheral?
Nope. Mig is behind you all, and he didn't turn around to see it.
Are his eyes still glowing green?
Yes.
Are my eyes growing green?
Yours?
Thorin.
Yeah.
Even apologizing doesn't sound like Thorin to Sushin.
It sounds more like Thorin. I'm not portraying him well enough, but when he calmed down and apologized and chilled out, it sounds more like Thorin, less angry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good then. How can you see Mig back there?
I can just sense what he's doing and what he's about to do. Just like Gundrel, she's not about to hurt me right now.
Can I see if, like, the spores are some kind of magic?
You remember him giving you a mushroom that you bit into, and spores entered your lungs and then rushed over to him a while back? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
So you know Thorn has done something similar like this before. Similar in style, perhaps not in the same realm of, okay, what's happening? Did you get every single document and paper out of there? You did. Every single 500 sheets. Thank you, lady. So yes, you have seen him do something similar when trying to help you earlier in the campaign.
Okay, well, I release Thorin.
Yeah, when you let go of Thorn, he chills out, turns around. Oh, damn it, Mig!
Yeah, that's kind of what I said.
Guys, it's cool. You know, he wasn't gonna help us. His people were like chasing after us.
Absolutely.
This is all good.
Mig, what you've done is a hero's deed.
You forgive me then. That's great.
Oh, not me.
Listen, I forgave you. I'm just saying it happens again, and you're going to be held responsible.
For what? It's Groth's fault, not mine.
You serve that asshole.
You all see Thorin walk over to the goblin. Oh, might as well make good use of it. And he like undoes the rope. And while he's undoing the rope, it's going to take him a minute or two to undo the rope. What are you all doing?
Going to the bathroom.
Would you all like to take your bathroom break?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Oh, it is quite late for the bathroom break. Let's go ahead and do that then. Everybody, be back in 10 minutes. We'll see what Thorn's up to. Bye.
Let's see the little streamer.
You want to show everybody you're a streamer?
Hi, bud.
You want to get the session going again? You want to start it back up? Yeah?
D&D with toddlers.
I love you.
Even more chaotic than normal.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I got Mig right here. This is my Mig. Yeah. Poor little guy, he was up all night puking.
Oh, bless him.
All right, ready to show him the vacuum kiss?
That's hilarious. Oh, that's funny. I've never seen that before. That's a lot. That's awesome. It reminds me of the little children.
God bless America.
All right, buddy.
Fist bump.
Ready to go to mommy? Are you ready to go to mommy?
No.
You want to get the stream going again? So you want to go to mommy? You want to go to mommy? Do you want to play D&D? All right, looks like we're doing this.
All right.
All right. And let's get this going again.
Let's get it started now.
All right, everyone. Sujin comes out of the bushes and is like, "Oh, I needed that."
Yeah. I feel
While
much better.
while Thorn is undoing the ropes, what are you all doing?
I am adorning Boka's head onto a pike.
Rin, what are you
Just
doing?
looks really disappointed at Mig and just shakes his head.
What?
Just walks away.
Rin, Valamir, what are y'all doing?
We have to show them that we're not
That's a
intimidated.
good question. That's a really good question. I'm not sure what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm doing
Upset.
either.
I'm upset. I'm pissed.
Hey,
Maybe I go
Valmir.
over. Maybe I go over to Valmir and try and calm him down.
Wait, why is
Valmir,
Valamir mad?
Valmir, can you read Boka's mind now that he's dead?
No. I can
Oh.
ask him questions, but I'm too tired.
Aww.
Why is Valamir upset?
I
He wanted
this
to kill
hag.
Boka.
I hate it. And it's infuriating me.
Ah.
And I'm going to kill it.
Well, I was actually going to mention that, seeing as how we already attacked her on the boat, me attacking her in the jungle really didn't start anything because it's already started. So,
No, it's
but
already
you,
started. I'm not worried about that. And if
well,
it wasn't started, I'd start it up again.
I think the thing that we need to try and figure out is how to keep her from plane shifting so that she can't go anywhere.
You'd have to stun her. I can try to hold her. But
You would have to hold it by magical means.
right, that's what I'm saying.
You can do that?
Yeah, I tried to
Oh.
do it to little Mig earlier.
Oh, well then yeah, that's what we'll do. Next time we see her.
She just has to be not very wise.
Well, don't count on it.
And about that time, Thorn's got all the rope off of this goblin corpse, and you just hear him, "All right, where's the head?"
It's right here. It's on the pike.
Oh, God. Mig, just give me the head.
But it looks so cool.
Just give me the head.
Ah.
And he takes the head from you, and he had set the corpse up against a tree as if it were sitting down. He puts the head back on it where it was, and you see him ruffle through his pouch, and he pulls out what looks like some incense, and he sets it down in between the legs of the goblin as it's rocked up against a tree, and you see him take flint and his knife. He lights the incense, and you see incense start to pour up a little bit, just a little stream snaking up. And you hear he digs his fingers into the ground on either side of the feet, and you hear him mumbling and rambling, and all of a sudden the smoke just stops, and you see it form into this little cloud and just goes straight into the face of the goblin, and the head's just sitting there, and you see the head. Yes, just like that, Layla.
Let's keep everything to yes or no questions, please.
Would you like my knife in the side of your head, bitch?
Well, with that said, now the goblin no longer has to tell the truth. And that's the truth. The spell literally says if it feels the hostile creatures in the area, it no longer has to tell the truth.
My bad.
So, all questions from here on out will be however you all take it. So, as you say that, you hear Thorin say that to you, saying, "Great, Mig, now you made this useless. Get out of here now."
So if I calmed his emotions, would that fix that?
You would know that this is no longer a creature.
Okay.
Mig, get out of here now.
Mig walks to the other side of the camp.
Out of view, Mig.
But I don't want the hag to get
If
me.
it sees you, I can't ask it any questions, Mig.
Alright, I'm gonna go hide behind that bush.
Right.
I go with Mig just so that nobody is going off somewhere alone.
Thanks, Ren.
I'll stay with Thor and just watch.
All right. Valamir, what are you doing?
I'm gonna question with him
All right. So,
first, though, because he's gonna set this whole thing up.
yes. Well, I guess first things first. So, are we being tracked by other men? Well, no, hold on. Wait a minute. What do we want to ask it?
Or the shinies. What kind of shinies there are?
No, you have to go yes or no.
No, you can ask it. It just has to be
You do?
brief answers.
I thought it was yes or no. Let's
Nope.
see.
Until spell ends, you can ask the corpse up to 5 questions. The corpse knows only what it knew in life, including the language it knew. Answers are usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive.
Ask him
Okay,
what kind
cool.
of shinies there were.
Yes, no is augury. It's yes, no. That is more of a divination thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Boop. And boop, and boop, and boop.
Well, while me and Meg are sitting here in this bush, I want him to teach me more about this Eldritch Blast so that I can get better with it.
Yeah, totally. So, like, you just kind of like point your fingers at what you want to die and go boom.
That is pure Mig. So what was the question you all had come up with?
What kind of shinies are at Camp Vengeance? Or
No,
Righteous.
Camp Bench is his.
and then his camp.
Brother, tales of great shinies.
Great. Do you know of any hags living around the area?
I know they live in jungle.
Do you know where in the jungle, and if so, could you tell us?
No.
You know anyone who may know?
Oracle.
Ooh.
Isn't
There
that
we
where
go.
we have to go back to?
It's probably his oracle and his.
Oh, okay.
Right? That's what I would assume. What were you thinking of?
Well, wasn't there something back, like in the swamps back east? Some sort of oracle? Was that a hag? Do you guys remember that?
No.
I can't hear you.
He's
Um,
being like figurative because he's in a tree line. Because Mig's not in the area.
Oh yeah, okay. No, I figured. But Valimir, don't you remember? Didn't someone say there was a hag back east, in the swamps, or either a hag or an oracle?
I think those are two completely different things. So a hag maybe, and then in that case we should kill it.
White Fang
But
telling you his side of the story of what happened with him and the monkey paw.
Yes, that one. Okay, so that's not the oracle. Okay, I understand.
I think by oracle he means the oracle at his camp.
Oh, I guess we need to go to his camp.
Yep. How far is your camp from here?
Mig, do what you do. I don't know where here is.
That's true. Okie dokie. From where you how long is your camp from where?
Thorin
where
says,
you died.
now this is the last question.
All right. Well, I mean, if there's anything else, I think we have to get to their camp at some point. We obviously can't go there first, but we'll go later. We can figure it out. Any questions you all have, it's fine. But
I've got a better question. Where's the
Okay.
oracle at? Far west.
Well, there you go.
And as he says west, the head falls off the body and just rolls on the ground.
Can we come out now?
Mig, do you do what you asked?
No.
Why not?
No.
Rin,
All right.
Rin,
No.
you see Mig reach into a pouch and just roll a little bean around as he's looking at it.
oh, sweet Jesus.
No.
Do I see him doing this?
Does she?
I don't know. Does she?
You were just doing finger bangs, showing her how to do Eldritch Blast.
Binga bang bang.
Bang, bang.
Can I do a perception check to like
You
leave
don't
the
have-
area?
He's right in front of you. You saw it happen.
Okay, I am leaving. He is dealing with that on his own.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh man. What would our session be without some chaos from Big?
All right. Well, we know that these goblins are somewhere north, and he said the oracle's far west. So at least we don't have to deal with these things anymore.
All right.
What say you, Valimir? Would you like to make this one a puppet of yours?
No, I don't. Thank you very much.
Well, that's surprising.
Duh.
And see Valimir starting to get ready to like make a campfire. So, with all that happening, what would y'all like to do for the rest of the evening?
I want to ask Thorin more details, like when they were first talking, what direction did Undro go off in? Come back, leave again, and then come back. Because I know she came in from the south after.
He points to where Mig went off into the tree line to the east, and she came through. She went through there after we had a heated argument. Then she came back out through there and started cussing me out, even worse than before. And we just kept going out.
And then she left again right there.
After she tried to attack me, yes.
And then she came back in the south.
Aye.
I want to search the camp for any clues of possible hag interference.
Hag interference. Go ahead and have at it.
All right. I'm going to guide myself. Because I have not really... Well, my intelligence is just +1.
Roll investigation. Yeah.
Nat 20. Ooh, it does something really fancy with blue flowers and stuff.
You go...
I was guiding myself just in case.
You go and you look at the footprints that Undril left coming out of the south. And you go to the east, where Thorn said she walked away and then walked back. You only see one set of footprints that walked into the woods that would be similar to hers. You don't see another set of footprints that walk back out of the woods that look like hers.
So my assumption, or Sujin's assumption, it was an illusion, maybe.
Possibly so.
That or she disappeared.
Into the ethereal.
Yes.
Well, in the camp where Thorn says she walked back into camp, there's no footprints.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Well, I say we take a rest.
I'm gonna show Valamir the dagger to see if he can see if there's any magical properties to it.
I mean, I can roll Arcana, but that's about the best I can do.
Yes. Take a look. Yeah.
25.
Well, you know that a lot of times, especially in Waterdeep, ornate weapons like this are used for one of two reasons. Either they're special in some way or they're purely ornamental. And not knowing exactly where the dagger came from or who owned it, it really depends on who owned it. If it was someone with enough money and somebody who actually wanted to use the dagger in a way more than just looking at it, then
Is there any
it could be.
writing on it?
In gun and roll investigation.
Okie dokie. 10.
It's hard to tell, but some of the Damascus in it on the blade itself starts to look like writing, and then you can't tell if it's just waves or not.
Okay, then as soon as I even if I have an inkling, my eyes begin to glow and I read it. Even if I think it might look like writing.
All right. Looking at the language, it is an Elven script.
Ooh.
Oh.
And it is a +1 dagger that can critical hit on a 19.
What?
Cool.
And if you critically hit on the 19, the ruby will store some of the life force of the creature hit.
He looks at him and he says,
It's nothing.
well, I have good news and bad news. I have good news and bad news.
What's the bad news?
Bad news is it's cursed and it'll be of no use to you.
Oh man.
The good news is I can probably uncurse it if you give it to me. It'll take a while.
That's cool, man. I'll hold on to it.
Keep a cursed dagger?
Mig doesn't care about curses.
I like
Okay.
curses.
All right.
So, and you would know, Valamir, and only you would know that it would require attunement.
Didn't see attunes to that thing though.
Yeah. I froze. Y'all froze. We froze. Y'all froze. We froze. I froze. There we go.
No, but really, yeah. If you can get the curse off, I'll let you do that.
Okay, great.
All right.
And I take it.
Do you need to like not touch it? Like wrap it in a banana leaf or something?
Oh, I've got it. It's
Ooh, the
fine.
banana does sound good.
He said banana sounds good. How do I? What are you just gonna put it in my inventory for me? Or?
Yeah, I'll let you know about it later.
Yeah, I will decurse it and get it right back to Mig.
You're the best, Val. Gives him a hug. Mm.
All right. Anything else y'all'd like to do?
I am going to go around and cast prestidigitation on everyone and clean them and give them their favorite scent.
Aw.
And then I am also going to I'm just going to do like a little instrumental because everybody's tense here lately. And there's a lot of stuff that has happened today that's made a lot of people cranky. So
You noticed that Valamir's favorite scent to him is roses.
okay.
'Cause they really smell like boo boo boo.
I actually do want to ask, like, what is everybody's favorite scent?
The ocean, the salt water.
Mig's too high to think right now.
I like the smell of skunk.
Are you sure, Meg? Because you're going to get this every single night.
That's cool. It'll cover up the fart.
Okay.
Something skunky.
Okay.
I'm not sleeping near Mig.
You
Isn't
hear-
Ungirl's snow? Isn't it fresh
Oh,
snow?
You had known that she come from mountainous areas that had snow, and you did that to try and get her to get in Valamir's pants. But she
okay.
goes ahead and just says, "To be honest, it's really between two things. The blue mountain lilies that I have grown up picking, and forgive me for saying this, but spit roasted pig always is the best scent ever.
I was going to say Valamir.
Well, that's exactly what he smells like. No. No. No, she lets you know it's either a flower or pit roasted pig.
Okay.
And
See, this is the stuff that I focus on in a campaign. Not the
Yeah.
important shit. Just what is
Well, here's
everybody's
the
favorite?
thing.
Well,
here's the thing. This stuff is important. Hint, hint.
so would we also know Azaka, Whitefang, and Zenny?
Zaka's going to get a little bit sad, and she's going to mention bread is the thing that her favorite scent. But as she tells you, she looks very sad when she tells you.
Okay.
And Zenny just
Hers is undead flesh. That's her favorite smell.
as you make Mig smell like skunk, Zenny
Here's
just
the thing,
starts
mine
coming
too,
up and
though.
nudging you.
Yeah. I pet her on the head. And, well, what's his face? Is Boca's body still there? Because,
yeah.
I mean,
So
she'd
that-
have a fucking heyday with that.
Oh no. Do you tell Zenny this?
No, I don't.
Oh.
I don't have Speak with Animals up.
Okay.
I'm not going to encourage her, but if she eats it on her own, then she eats it on her own, because she does eat the undead things.
Okay. Well, the corpse is just sitting up against a tree with the head rolled off of it. Mig,
Well,
do you take the head back?
No, I'm over my whole I don't know, hate fuel rage.
Sujin likes to burn things, but the wild, with the whole arcane fire thing, I'm not sure how it plays into it.
Yeah, you would have to make a fire, an actual fire, because a physical material fire, oh, that's what it was. Arcane fire does not consume materials like oxygen and fuel like a real fire would. That's why it's a simulation of the pain fire as opposed to being a real fire. And because it doesn't consume materials, therefore it doesn't burn materials if you're using an arcane fire.
That disappoints Sujin. He likes to burn things.
Oh, you can like do create bonfire. There are spells that allow you to make real fires.
I have produced flame, but that's
Yeah.
I don't know. It says a flickering flame. Yeah, it's
Well, we
assuming it's
shouldn't.
magical.
Yeah,
We
I
shouldn't
watched
need
like
it.
this 20, 40-minute long video talking about arcane spells and their actual effects in the real world versus people making similar effects. Like you make fireball, you use the components. Well, those same components can be used to make actual gunpowder in real life. But your fireball component spell would affect things different than if somebody were to make a fire bomb. Even though they would have the same effect, the fire bomb would catch things on fire, where your fireball wouldn't.
I just think that defeats the purposes of a wildfire druid, you know?
Well, you
If I
worship
can't
fire,
burn
you
things.
can still light a torch and set things ablaze.
I can use my prestidigitation to start a campfire for you.
Let's burn his body, I guess.
I'll get the campfire started.
Hey, Andrea, didn't you say you like the smell of a roasted pig? Well, I got the next best thing. Thorin.
I do.
Oh, go ahead, Rin.
Sorry, I do actually want to cast Speak with Animals again and ask White Fang and Zinni what their favorite smells are.
Sure thing. Zinni is going to mention her favorite smell is hay, but because it reminds her of being in stables, and she's been in Port Nianzaro for so long, that's what she associates with home, in a sense. And you're going to have White Fang tell you, I miss the smell of my son's hair.
Would that be something that I'm able to mimic?
Yeah, right?
Doubtful.
You don't know what that smells like.
But
Okay, well,
if
thanks for
anything,
Well, what shampoo did he use?
Port Nianzine.
Head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
To more degree, I love the smell of red wine.
Now that I
Well,
can help you
we
with.
can always just drink. I still have a bottle.
As you say, we could always drink. You see him just like whip his head towards you, Valamir.
I don't know about you, but I'd like to see a saber-tooth tiger
Yes.
drunk.
Maybe
Like he walks up to you after you said we could just drink.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah. Does everyone want to drink?
Oh, I'm down like a clown, Charlie Brown.
This is a good idea with the hag being present.
Okay, listen. This is a one really fine bottle of wine. This is going to be like this isn't a get drunk scenario. This is just an enjoyment.
Okay.
None of us will be inebriated.
All right.
And we will get to see what fine wine his family creates.
It's quite literally the best. If only I could replicate it.
Even better than Thorin's beer.
Yeah, I mean, it's much better.
You currently see Thorin with this jug already, like turning it up and just chugging. I've got my beer right here.
Right, that's great, Thorn. And he passes out the wine.
Sure.
Is it?
People
Yeah,
take
it's a
swigs
deep
of
red.
it.
It is a deep red. Let me get everything.
Since Mig is very small, could he possibly get drunk off of this?
Well, you halflings eat and drink a lot. And like as you like pull out the bottle, you just see White Fang's tongue just going back and forth across his mouth, like he is just super into and excited about it.
You're giving a cat alcohol.
A cat that is like this twice as big as Sujin, if like mass wise.
I mean, I've got a dog that loves beer, so
Cool. So
But-
let's.
We'll go ahead and fast forward this. As you crack out the wine, passing the bottles around, you all end up chit chatting. Each time that White Fang can get the bottle, it looks like he's trying to bite the bottle as if he's trying to take it so he can knock it back all the way. But you're like, no, just a little. We all need some, just a little. You all begin to enjoy the wine.
Called the Lust.
Undrel politely lets you know that she won't be partaking in drinking of the wine. She used to, but not anymore. And Thorin's just chugging ale from this jug that's only like that big. The ale just keeps pouring from it constantly.
His mayonnaise jug.
Pretty much. Other than that, you all end up merrily enjoying each other's company with some of the excitement that's going on, and set up camp for watch.
And
There's-
I am trying to make the night as casual as
Now,
possible.
to confirm,
I am keeping a sharp eye out because I'm almost baiting this thing.
to confirm, what are you all doing with the corpse? Thorin's going to mention maybe we should let them know we don't have it anymore, or we could burn it.
I don't care, burn it.
Sujin, you're up.
I can't burn anything.
I thought we had a campfire going.
Oh, well, I guess I can do that. Sujin kind of mopes on over.
You can create bonfires instantaneously.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
You have that in your spell list. Create bonfire.
I
You
think
might
it's
not
a
have it
cantrip.
prepared.
Yeah.
I can still make prestidigitation do it, so it's all good.
Well, no, prestidigitation won't make
Great bonfire is a cantrip. I
Yeah.
don't have it.
Alright.
I don't know. Maybe it's best if we just show
The gods
it
of D&D has blessed you with that cantrip. There you go. You have it. It works with your backstory and who Sujin is.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Cool.
You have create bonfire.
Okay.
That
well,
works with your backstory and everything about him.
you won't let me learn it, but that's fine.
That's okay. You can force it.
Okay. Okay.
Just against its will.
Okay.
But anywho,
I will leave everything. Like, is there something on Boca that they would know it's Boca? Like, if something like a characteristic that maybe he would only have.
I mean, his armor is made of bone that he has. It looks like kind of like oh god, twine holding bone together, kind of like. He too has a necklace with fingers on it, and there are like 7 fingers across it. A couple of them look similar to one another. A couple of them look a little bit rotted, like they've been there for a while. You have some that are green, looks like similar to a goblin's fingers. You have some that look more humanoid-like, and you even have a finger that looks a little furry, similar to
I'm
one of
gonna-
your fingers.
Oh. So he takes off the necklace and the armor. He burns his body over the fire, and he's gonna go outside of camp, maybe 50 yards, and he's gonna make a mound that looks like we buried Boca in.
All
Put
right.
the armor like on top of it.
All right. Mig, what are you doing? What are you doing, Mig? Make the call.
Yeah, I'm gonna feed Mog and like play with him for the night.
All right. You had Speak with Animals up, Ren. You hear Zinni looking over at Sujin while he's cooking or not cooking, while he's burning the corpse, and you just hear Zinni, "Oh, not too overdone, honey."
Not this time, Zinni. That one, it's not going to taste good, I promise you.
Oh, but goblins are so tasty. I used to chase goblins and eat them in the arena. Oh, did?
You know, you just have more and more interesting tales every time I talk to you.
I appreciate it. And she like starts wagging her lizard tail, looking back at it. All right, but for the most part, first watch is going to be Valamir. Go ahead and you did your perception. Anybody else want to do anything before night time?
Just put up tiny hut.
All right, Tiny Hut. Valamir,
Ren.
you first.
Ren, show me your tattoo.
I show him.
Okay, perfect.
5. I'm staying in the thing. I'm not being very vigilant.
I thought you said you were going to definitely look for it and keep your eyes peeled.
I tried. Do you want to give me advantage?
No.
That's what the
You explain to me why you get advantage, and we'll see.
No, I mean I was just I'm looking out like while we were it was more of while we were being like revelrous and things like
Gotcha.
that. I was being
Gotcha.
just trying to oh, we're just chilling, but meanwhile I was like trying to
All right. Well, with that said, night comes upon you all. Thorin decides that he's not going to sleep in the dome with Undril. Apparently, he's a little bit peeved, and he's going to be near you, Sujin. Unless you're in the dome, Sujin.
Nope.
All right, it is a clear night. Valamir, you're within the dome. You can see everybody braced by the campfire light around you. Yeah, as you keep going, it seems as if everything looks fine. You don't notice any issues. The corpse of the goblin is burning quite heavily off to the north of you all. But yeah, you don't seem to notice anything.
and I begin to speak to my talisman,
Ooh.
just whispering, and I say I want this wretched thing dead. I can only assume that you do too. I don't usually ask for help as you've given me enough, but if there was some way, help me help you kind of deal, I don't know.
You hear wretched things have their uses.
It's yours then? So cryptic. That's one of the things I love about you. Sort of just rolls his eyes and keeps
And
looking out.
you.
Aw.
And he just starts humming his little song. Mhm.
What would you give me?
I've already given you everything I can.
Give me more. I hunger for soul.
Well, I can try. And he thinks about it and he says, and he looks at his dagger and says, might be able to help you on that.
You just hear heavy breathing.
You have a way for whatever in this dagger comes straight to you? Want to tether yourself to it or something?
That is your bidding.
Yes, I would love to do that. I'd love to, siphon or whatever.
All
And
right.
and Valmir attunes to it.
All right. As you attune to it, you hear the cackle of this deep-throated whisper in the back of your head. You hear, "Do more of my bidding." And for each Eldritch Blast you cast that hits, you will house within this ruby temporary life force up to 1d6 for every hit. And it has a maximum charge of 30. And when 30 hits, something happens.
So 30d6
No.
will be stored.
When you...
Oh, 1d6 when I hit 30 with the 1d6s.
No. Each time your Eldritch Blast hits, you're
Yeah.
going to roll a d6. That'll
And
get
that many
stored.
charges get stored.
That'll get stored into the gem.
Okay.
Once you hit
Yes.
30 total,
Okay.
something will happen.
Okay. Cool. NATO. All right. Well, that's a little fun mini game.
And you recognize when you attuned, it's the same voice as your patron.
Yeah, no, I know. That's why
Yeah.
I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
It's Mig don't need that. Mig doesn't need any of that nonsense going on. I'm fine with it.
All right. And you continue. And your watch, basically, other than that, is uneventful. At the end of your 4 hours, is there anything else you'd like to do?
Wake up, my friend Rin.
Oh, also, this can be used as your arcane focus as well.
Oh, neat!
Yes.
Oh, how neat!
Yeah. All right. Rin, you see Valamir gently waking you up.
Sorry, I'm just writing down weird shit happens in my notes that I don't understand. Ask questions later. Anyways, yeah, I'm good. I'm awake. I am
Alrighty.
present. I am ready for this hag, witchy bitchy woman to try and come do
And if anything
ratchet shit to me in the night.
Just let me know.
Yeah, you will be the first one that I wake up and forced to have exhaustion in the morning.
Okay.
All right.
I'm ready. I'm ready to duke it out with this bitch. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of her games.
Do you stay within the dome? Do you leave? What do you do?
I had to stay within the dome to keep it up.
Roll your perception for the lit area around you. Anywhere beyond that would be disadvantage.
24.
Woo! Big old 24. All right. Well, with that said, you continue through the night. You look about yourself and you look off into the distance. Who do I choose or do I make y'all roll again? Oh, what do I do?
Roll it.
Oh,
roll it.
Man. All right. Mig, Valamir, roll.
Yeah. Just the 20.
D20.
Bam.
Goodness.
Valamir.
Yes. Hold on, actually. All right, hold on before you do this, because I'm gonna try and do something when this happens. I was hoping it would be me.
While you're sleeping.
I know that, but I feel like we'll see. We'll see. All right, I'm ready. If this goes off the way I think, then you'll need that.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
We'll see. We'll see
Yeah.
what she does. Sleep.
All right. Now, with about an hour and a half goes by, you don't really see anything. But Valimir, while you're dreaming, swear that you are currently standing in front of Thorin and all of your friends that you've risen. Thorin keeps burning, cussing you out, calling you an abomination, saying you're a worthless, wasteless piece of life. You don't deserve to live with the things you do. And he is constantly just burning your friends, your family. And you try to raise them back, and he just won't let you bring them back to you. And then you see Tasha show up. And you see Grozd with Tasha. And then you see Grozd morph into Mig, and Mig and Tasha begin to kiss, laughing at you while Thorin torches all of your creations that you're trying to help everyone with. And you hear Tasha say, I knew he was worthless. And Mig say, yeah, babe, it's just you and me now. And you look and you're bound. And Thorin is just in your face, calling you abomination, yelling at you, screaming at you.
Do I know? That's what I. How
Do we try to give
Can
you
I-
a lucid dream?
can I roll?
Ooh.
See,
Roll a perception.
because none of this. Okay, this is here's my my total argument. I cannot be feared.
Correct.
So this could make me sad.
Yeah.
This could make me upset, but I'm
Correct.
not scared by any of it.
Correct.
Could I try and see that what is going on?
You know you're not trying to be feared. You don't feel fear. You might feel jealousy, you might feel anger, you might feel some depression, but you don't feel fear.
Okay, cool. I'm just trying to see if I know, can I break that third wall and be like, wait a minute, I know who's doing this. That's what I'm trying to see. Is there a role I could make to possibly do that?
I would have you roll. See, there's nothing in this spell that allows for that.
Okay. I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
But I will allow you to roll, because the way the mechanics are supposed to work, which I think is odd that they don't give you a saving throw against it, it's supposed to just straight up make a character begin to get pissed off at the things he sees or begin to cause strife with the things that they see. But there's no saving throw for it, which I don't like. So I will give you two options. You can make a perception to perceive things within the stream state, or I can give you a slightly higher wisdom saving throw. DC.
I'll do a wisdom save, yeah.
Sure.
Or you want it to be higher?
Well, no,
They're both the same.
Well, perception to succeed will be lower than the wisdom.
Okay, then I'll do perception. They're the same.
All right. Now, perception is going to allow you to see things. 12, yeah.
Oh, wait.
Can you use the necklace while you're asleep?
It's on me, so I don't know. That's up to you, but it would be a 15 even if. So it's up to you.
15. All right.
I'm drawing on this energy from within me. I mean, it's all. This is all kind of up in the air.
Let me look at stat block to confirm one thing.
Okay.
And
Do I notice Valamir like twitching or anything like
You-
that?
About the time Valamir does this, you start to notice a little bit of mumbling on his breath. That's about it. DC that she gives are now D&D Beyond has them at challenge rating 5, but in this campaign, because they're part of a coven, they're
Yeah.
supposed to be challenge rating 7. Their DC is a 14 as base, but that's a challenge 5. Challenge 7, not exactly sure how high the DC would be. So we're just going to say DC just went up by 1 and you succeeded. So with
All right.
that, you happen
right.
to see off behind Mig, behind Tasha, you see this looming figure with a bag over its head. And the bag is writhing and twisting around and just constantly doing this. And as it moves its head, you see Mig and Tasha doing something. Or you see Thorn doing something. But between the two, either one is moving and the other is still, or vice versa. But they're not. The two images you're seeing, only one of them's moving at any given time.
I smile and I look at this bag-headed thing and I say, I know it's you. And I'm gonna attempt to wake up and make an action. But that
As
in
you
itself,
say, I know it's you. Make a persuasion check with advantage.
oh, baby. 13.
Come on.
How about a 26? What's that do?
All
What's that
right.
doing for me?
What does that do indeed? What am I trying to pull up? I can't remember what I'm pulling up. There we go. You see this figure walk towards you, walk through the image of Mig and Tasha, and they just dissipate completely.
Oh.
For sure.
And the image of Thorn just disappears. And you see it just walk up to you. And it just pulls its head around, takes her bag, lifts it up, pulls her bag off, and you see this dark purple skin sunken in at the mouth. You also see just like blemishes and blisters all over her face. Long black greasy hair, and you can swear you smell this horrid stench about her. And she's wearing these
Smells
brown
great.
robes with skulls across her belt line and long, nasty, sharp pointed fingers. And she just walks up close to you and just places her hand on your forehead. And she just says, Our master, he wants us to help him. Will you help him?
Do we? Oh shit. Okay. Well, I say, d-
Everybody's got a master.
are our masters the same?
Do you not know your own master? Do you not hear him in your head? Do you not feel him watching, urging us?
So I assume that we do. If that's the case, you're gonna leave us alone.
I feed our master the same as you feed yours. We will continue to feed him together.
Then leave who I have with me alone. Feed elsewhere so that we may do the same bidding.
Would you like to make a bargain? I do love a good bargain.
I know far too well the bargains that I make with you. And he sort of looks at her and touches her face and says, with such a gorgeous creature, I wouldn't be getting the fair deal, my darling.
Roll persuasion with advantage. Oh, thank
Oh,
God.
it was a 1. Yeah,
Oh!
that's terrible.
As you begin to touch her face, one of your fingers goes across one of her blemishes and then rubs against her blister, and the blister just oozes onto your hand. And you just can't help but kind of
Yeah.
just like
Absolutely.
wince at the fact that there's now pus on your hand.
For
and
sure.
she looks at you. I do appreciate your gesture, but you lie. You lie, you lie. And she holds out her hands. I was not going to cross my fingers, but you lie. You loathe the way I look. I am beautiful beyond you will ever be. But I'm still willing to make a bargain with you. But don't expect it to be a good one.
Listen.
Feed me. And as she says, feed me, she holds up her bag. Feed my bag, and I will give you the bargain you asked for.
I came here on goodwill of my master. I don't make deals outside of him. If you don't want to be civil, then we don't have to. And I hold onto her hand and cast Inflict Wounds.
Oh.
Or no, not Inflict Wounds. No, sorry, I can't do that. I don't have any more spell slots. Chill Touch? Yeah, Chill Touch.
Sure.
Yeah.
What's your chill touch? Is an AC an attack to hit?
Yeah.
As you do, she looks at you and she just cackles. Are you trying to make me look more beautiful than I already am? I can do that for you. And she begins to like dig her fingernails into her skin, and she just pulls the skin across her face. And as she does, you see a viper head come at you. Now, during this time, you see Sujin, you see Valimir start to squirm, start to make a little bit louder noise. Rin, what do you do?
Well,
I know I said Sujin, I'm sorry.
I was trying to think of a way that I could aid him. So I think the only thing I can really do is give him my inspiration. And
You can
I
attack her, right?
You're dreaming.
Oh no, I just meant like. Oh, okay. Like I was just saying out again.
You're in a dream.
Yeah, no, I didn't mean him. That was Cam talking. Like, like you know, you have that. Okay,
Rin,
you
just see Valimir laying on his back, moving. You don't see anything on him, nothing. You just see him laying there.
Okay, cool.
Okay, but I know that he's twitching and I know that he's dreaming.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna lean down and
I'll give you something. Roll a high enough investigation. If you roll 20 or higher, I'll tell you something.
Damn, I was close.
He just laying there twitching and mumbling.
I'm going to lean down and I'm going to whisper in his ear and I'm going to say, bring her out so that we can finish her. And I'm going to give him a bardic inspiration.
You know what? Cameron, with your chill touch, go ahead and add that bardic inspiration to that.
Ooh. What is that, a D8?
Uh-huh.
You need a 7 or higher.
10...
11.
Damn.
And as she pulls her face apart, you see Severus. You see Rin's snake. And then you hear, let's pull you out together. And the viper just bites you on your face. And that is happening. And at that time of happening, you start to see Valimir squint. you see him start to like tense his face up, and he is just constantly moving even more back and forth as if he's struggling.
Do I notice if it's like in pain or is he just
It looks like he's
having
having a nightmare.
Okay. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to keep whispering in his ear and saying, "Bring her out in the open. We finish this tonight."
Yeah.
And I'm going to give him another inspiration because that's the only way that I can help him right now.
Can I make another attack? I don't know if I can.
Well, just everything went black once that snake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Cool.
30 minutes, 40 minutes go by, 50 minutes go by. He's still looks like he's having a nightmare. After about an hour, he stops. And he just breathes deep. And he acts like he's asleep. Just breathing as if he were asleep. Actually, no, you don't even see him breathing at all. You don't even see him breathe. You look and you see his chest is still. It doesn't go up, doesn't go down, nothing.
Okay. I cast Cure Wounds on him.
You do so.
Now I'm back up to full.
He's
Still not breathing.
he's still not breathing, and he's still just laying there.
I cast Dispel Magic on him.
Does Dispel Magic work in an area or specific item?
It's one creature, object, or magical effect within range.
And are you casting it specifically on him? Correct?
Yes.
Yeah. He's still laying there not breathing.
How about on his amulet?
You want to cast Dispel Magic on his amulet?
I don't know, but I'm trying. He's not breathing, so there's only so much I can go off of here.
He's not breathing. That's pretty much all you know.
Too bad Thorn's not around.
Well, we're all sleeping.
Meg's just ripping farts.
Luckily, I'm not in the dome.
I think I am actually going to go wake Sujin up.
All right. As you go out of the dome dissipates.
That's like the least of my worries right now. I go wake Sujin up immediately and I say, "Valamir's not breathing. I need your help."
Oh, let's go see him. All
Do I
right.
have to roll to see if I wake up because the dome's
I would give it a couple of minutes before I would force y'all waking up.
cool, because I want to keep sleeping.
I would say about within a 5-minute, maybe 10-minute time period before the heat and humidity would affect you all.
Cool.
But Sujin, you're woken up by Rin. What are the two of you doing?
Let's go. I run over to Valimir and I shake him awake. Try to shake him and
He wakes up immediately.
just smack him in the face.
What? Ow!
He
Stop!
wakes up.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, Rin said you weren't breathing. I'm just making sure you're alive.
Oh! Yeah.
Rin, you sure you wasn't breathing?
Yeah, I was sure. I
I'm
just
just
wasted a third level spell.
I'm just a very light breather.
You're
I
going
love
to need
this
to give me
guy.
more than that.
I don't breathe heavy. I don't know what you want me to say.
I want you to explain why you don't need to breathe while you're sleeping.
Does he breathe at all? Honestly, never mind.
It's part of
Valimir?
who I am.
Oh, you got so lucky. I need you to reduce your maximum hit points by 2.
Oh, sick. Well,
Also, what
by
happened?
the way, yeah, we how do I do my HP modifier -2. There we go. By the way, my that lady came back and she was in my head. I tried to get her out, but didn't work.
Right. Well, I'm sorry, Susan. You can go back to sleep before you get too tired.
Well, that's
And-
all right. Hold on. I want to look at Valamir, and I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna,
investigate for any cuts or anything.
Oh,
yeah,
that's right.
I'm gonna redo Tiny Hut before other people wake up.
Go ahead and roll your investigation.
Got
I can
myself.
I'm out by being cooperative.
Does that give me advantage?
Sure.
Faction does.
Oh, a nat 20, baby.
Yeah.
That's 2 in a
Yeah.
row this session. So we got 25.
You find no cuts, no hair loss, nothing upon him.
During that time, can I just, without kind of him, I mean, I know he's helping, but I just kind of wanted to check his heartbeat at the same time.
While you're looking for it, do you like put your ear to him in some way, or do you just like hold your hand in a certain place?
It's kind of like holding my hand in a certain place, like kind of how doctors will just like feel around you and just kind of like.
All right. So, Sujin, while you're like checking on his back and the back of his neck, you're holding your hand like right there on him. And as you do, you're looking at his back and you're like, well, Valamir, let me just look in the back of your neck. And when you're behind Valamir with your arm around him, holding him, and as you hold there, you just slightly push your finger a little bit deeper into his neck. You do not feel a heartbeat.
Or a pulse of any kind.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, I think you have been raised by the hag as a zombie.
Oh my god.
Starts
And-
laughing. He audibly starts laughing.
And then you
says-
hear Thorin, abomination!
says,
Thorin's awake?
Well, it's been a couple minutes. Oh, yeah, you put the dome back up.
I swear to God, if I have to calm this dude down one more time over these abomination shits, I'm just going to hit him on top of the head with a frying pan and put him back to sleep. Like,
That's the thing. Is he awake or not?
No,
Okay.
he was having a rough time sleeping as is already outside the dome anyways.
So, is Rin with us? Are you with us?
yeah.
I'm sure she is.
Ew.
To both of you, and he says, well, it seems like the proverbial cat is out of the bag. No, I am not a raised zombie. Though that was quite astute. I'm just sort of different. And can you do the thing? Can you play it, Logan? You see black smoke come out of his eyes. And his face comes completely gaunt, and he begins to levitate off of the ground. As wither and
I can't hear anything. I cannot hear
Oh.
anything.
okay.
Sorry. Say that again.
I'm not awake for this.
He says, wither and decay, end this destiny, break these earthly chains, and set the spirit free. And the life sort of leave his eyes roll into the back of his head, and with only 2 black eye sockets, with complete smoke coming out of all of his facial orifices, and he smiles and he says, this is me, the real me.
As he says, this is the real me, you see slowly his form start to change, decay. The hair that was more of a gray becomes turning more grease-like. His clothes, that was very fine, become to look more like they had been like water, kind of kind of, how can I put it?
Damaged and torn.
Yeah, like it's just been rotted and just awful ways. And what you all see as the eyes go black and then sunken in, his eyelids fade away, sinking in deeper. The skin on him goes from pale white to more of a sepia tone, dried, almost mummified, quite. The teeth expose more as his lips begin to seep in and dry away. And that is where you all will see this right here.
Oh, what the?
And this is Valamir
Valamir Elsinore.
floating off the ground as he says his name. And that is where we will end the session.